Hello, hello. Welcome, friends. I'm so excited to be live streaming because I took some time off and it's almost like I don't know what I'm doing. You take a couple weeks off of live streaming and then you forget everything about how to live stream. So, welcome, friends. My name is Lynn. This is Crafty Fun with Friends. We are up to episode 93. And today we are going to do a little bit of a mystery craft along. So, for folks who are joining and are already chatting away in the live chat, hello and welcome, friends. Thanks for saying hello. Um, if you are watching live, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you have ever played along with with Mystery Craft Along, and put a 2 if this is your first time seeing an episode. Mystery Craft Along is, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is, and then I'll let my on-screen guests introduce themselves. But Mystery Craft Along is an episode that we have every last Saturday of the month. And we have no idea what we're making. So generally, I ask for a volunteer to come up with what we're going to be making, and they put together a set of slides, which we will go through together live, and that person will lead us on a bit of a mystery. So they will read clue by clue, one step at a time, until we get to the very end. And together we will have created something. A lot of times, I would say most of the times it's a card, but it hasn't always been, and it doesn't always have to be a card. And it's really fun because, well, the thing I find most interesting is when there are some interesting interpretations of the clues and something altogether different at the end of the episode, which I feel like, you gotta embrace if you're gonna play along with Mystery Craft Along. It's not meant to be a tutorial that you follow along, because the person leading the Mystery Craft Along, their camera is usually turned off, even though they are crafting along and making the very same thing as everybody else. So it's kind of like a blind craft, and you just have to trust the clues. You have to put your trust in the person leading, and just follow. Okay, well, there's some laughter. That's a little bit of commentary I didn't ask for, but okay.
I couldn't help it.
So Sarah Liz is laughing because this MCA is brought to us by Meg, and she picked the what we'll be making today, and she wrote out the clues and everything, but she's not feeling super well today. So you all are in my hands today.
Oh gosh.
and I guess there are some questions as whether I can be trusted to lead an MCA. So that is this is a good tip from this sounds like an experienced MCA. Or Jana says, don't assume anything. This is very good. Very, very true.
Yes.
So, well, okay, so Wendy, you say no cheating, but I have already cheated. Usually, I am not the person who is the tester, because we do want to make sure that the live experience goes over well. And so the designer of MCA will ask 1 or 2 other people to test for them. And I decided I would test this one so that I could cheat a little bit. So I've already cheated. But it worked out well in the end, because now I can lead it in place of Meg. And, there's a good chance I'll get us there. Better than 50-50, honestly. So, but I won't say it's like gonna be 100% easy breezy, folks. So that is what Mystery Craft Along is. I hope you do play along with us. If you haven't already cut your pieces ahead of time, don't worry, because we'll have the supply list up on screen. It'll be the first thing we go over, and it will remain on screen the whole time. So we have a model of we don't leave any crafters behind. Well, there's some exceptions. We've left people behind before, to be honest, but always with permission. I think always
Yeah.
with
Oh my
permission.
goodness.
Um, have I turned everybody off of MCA?
Uh,
um, so
mm,
the cut list will be on screen all the time, so don't worry. And as we're waiting for everybody to be ready for the next step, you'll have time to kind of revisit that cut list and cut as you go. So okay, so I've talked enough. Let me first ask that everybody, if you could take a moment and like this stream, that would be great. And if you feel so inclined, please also share this stream out. It's our very last MCA for 2024 because I'm pretty much taking all of December off. Well, a lot of it. And so there won't be an MCA in December. So let's get more folks in crafting along with us and spread the joy of MCA, whether you are crafting along or just watching the train wreck, the show. It's gonna be fun. So let's help get this stream out there by liking and sharing. It tells YouTube, hey, we're here, we're live, we're having
mm.
fun. Please help get more people in this by putting it in front of more people. And so let me have each of my guests introduce themselves. So Sarah Liz, you landed in the top left corner. How about you let us know who you are, where you're joining from, and have you played along with MCA before?
Yeah, hi everybody. So I'm Sarah Liz. My channel is Sassy's LLC here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Patreon, and then I'm on Facebook as Sassy's LLC Cards. I have played along with MCA a handful of times. It's super, super fun. Just a quick note, my niece Caroline, who sometimes MCAs with us, is going to do this one. I think she's got a conflict right now, but she's going to do it, I think, later. So hopefully I'll get to post whatever she makes in the Facebook group as well.
Yay! And Sarah Liz has led MCA a few times, and so that's amazing. You're a veteran. If you had if you just had one tip to give everybody who it might be new, what would
Oh
that
gosh.
be? Just one tip.
Use non-directional pattern paper.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good
Yeah.
one. So you're hearing it from someone very experienced, folks. Use non-directional pattern paper. Great tip. Next up, Lala, welcome, friend. Can you let folks know where in the world are you joining from? Tell us a little bit about yourself, and have you played along with MCA? And also, same question, if you have just the one tip, different from Sarah Liz's, what would it be?
All right. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am Lala, Mommy Lala of Mommy Guide Inc. And I'm coming to you live at 6:09 a.m. from the Philippines. Yes, I'm from Southeast Asia. I'm about 16 hours away from Lynn.
Yep.
I'm about 13,000 miles away from most of you, right? So I'm Mommy Guide Inc. on all the socials. And of course, yeah, so for now, that's it. Thank you so much. And I'm excited. Actually, MCA is my favorite amongst the many challenges that Lynn has for us on Crafty Fun Friends with LV Handcrafted. And so I think I've missed very, very few MCA since I actually joined the group. So I love
Yay.
MCA. That doesn't mean I'm an expert. Tip: do not use your favorite set of pattern papers.
It's a good one.
All right. So a lot of the tips are centered around picking your papers. We already have don't use your favorite and use non-directional pattern papers. And I do love, if you're following along in the chat, boy, there are some really good tips in the chat. Lanny says, don't try to guess ahead. That's a very good one. That's very key. And I think there was another one I brought on screen earlier, but I've since forgotten because my brain just cannot hold information right now. So I see Yvette is busy cutting her papers. So let's have Yvette, if you can unmute yourself, just as a reminder, and let us know where in the world are you joining from, and have you played along with MCA before? And if you have just one tip that hasn't already been mentioned, what would it be?
Hello, friends. I am coming to you from still sunny San Diego. A little chilly. It's a little nippy, but for us native San Diegans, anything below 76 is nippy. I have played along with MCA and I love it. I think it's one of my favorite of Crafty Friends episodes. So I love MCA. I have so much fun, and there is always laughter to be had. My my tip, I would say, for playing along is use a dry adhesive. Don't use your liquid glue because you can lift paper back up with dry adhesive if you haven't like really burnished it down. But liquid glue, once it's down, it's down.
Yeah. You know how long I've been playing along with MCA before I realized you were doing that event? And I finally clued into it. Like I would say only in the last couple months. So this might seem like a very obvious tip, but for some of us it wasn't that obvious. And even knowing that tip, I have just used liquid adhesive because it's so like reflexive that I grab for it. So that's
Yep.
another really great one. Oh, Jana has a good one. Jana says, listen to Lynn's directions very carefully. If she didn't say it, don't do it. Okay.
Don't do it.
Caveat though, Jana, I didn't write this MCA, so I'm just going to read what Meg wrote. And Jana might be referring to World Card Making Day. I was very snippy because I knew I could be, because y'all were asking questions that I knew would be answered. And I wrote the directions in order to be elusive. So that's part of the fun when you are the person who is designing MCA. Delise does this really well. She intentionally does the clues like really out of orders and in a very weird way so that you can't guess what's happening. But in general, it is a good rule to only do what's written because of that reason. So, welcome, friends. Thank you so much for joining. And as we progress, you'll see Streamlabs put each of my on-screen guests, they have either a link to YouTube for, well, everybody on screen right now. Meg's link to her Instagram will pop up. It'll look like this. If you're not already following some of these amazing friends of mine, I hope you'll take a moment at some point to pop on over to their channel and check out their content. And don't do it now, though. Just wait towards the end. Stay here for now. And or open a separate browser. Choice is yours. All right, friends, let's get started with our MCA. So I'm going to come back to our slides. And we're going to get started with the cut list, the supply list. And it's kind of... there's a lot, so don't stress if you don't have this already cut. If you're super fast with your guillotine like Yvette, you'll be done before I finish jibber jabbering. So I think Yvette's almost done. Okay, I'm gonna read these off just so that you have an idea, but we're gonna quickly move on to clue number 1 because I know some folks in the chat probably have already prepared in advance. So right off the top, see, Meg gave it away. She says card base, so we know we're making a card, and you'll need that to be cut at 8.5 by 5 3/4. That is not a typo. I think somebody asked that in Crafty Fun with Friends. Then you'll need a bit of white cardstock, 2 pieces that have been cut to 2 inches wide by 1 inch tall. Now, here's the thing, folks. Under the word supply list, it does say all measurements are listed in width by height. So technically that does tell you the direction of the paper. So just saying. But it is the easiest thing to do is to just use non-directional paper so you don't even have to worry about it. Then we have colored paper. There was a question as to whether this could be pattern paper. I'm going to decline to answer that. And you do you. And one of the things that is kind of the nature of MCA is just treat this as a fun experience to hang out with us. And if you like the card, then make it again later, but pretty. So don't sweat your choices, folks. But color paper 1, you'll need 4 pieces at 4 by 5.5. Color paper 2, 4 pieces at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Color paper 3, 1 of those at 7 1/4 by 5 3/4. Color paper 4, 2 pieces at 3 3/8 by 5 3/8. Color paper 5, 2 pieces at 3 1/8 by 5 1/8. Paper 6, 1 piece at 11 1/4. Yes, 11 1/4. So you're gonna have to find some 12-inch paper or somehow piece together 2 strips to make that. 11 1/4 by 2 1/4, and piece number or color paper 7, 6 of those at 1 3/4 by 2 1/8. 6 pieces of color paper 8, that is 1 5/8 by 2. So ultimately 8 different papers. And then this was such a long list that Meg had to end it with all the usual suspects. So that would be your ephemera, whatever your focal image would be, your sentiment, your glues, and whatnot. So that's a pretty quick rundown of the pieces. Now, if everybody's ready, I'm going to turn my camera off. And I will go ahead and move us on to clue number 1. So you'll see the supply list is on the right. And if you're ahead of us on the actual instruction, you can revisit that supply list. All right, clue number 1. You want to score piece A. Piece A measures 8.5 wide by 5 3/4. You want to score it along the 8.5-inch edge at 4 1/4. And I'll be doing this right alongside everybody. And so as we go, I'll have this ticker running across the bottom. So this lets me know if you are ready. Oh, T, dang girl, you're super ready. Okay. T's already got a 1 in the chat.
She's showing off.
I know. I just brought out my scoreboard. Okay. Welcome folks who've just joined. We are doing a mystery craft along and we're just getting started. So even if you haven't cut your pieces yet, feel free to craft along with us. We've got piece number A, 8.5 by 5 3/4, and along the 8.5-inch edge, we are to score at 4 1/4. So, Susan, you do not need a visual hint.
Oh man.
Okay. So I see a lot of ones. Oh, Roberta says, I can't measure with a flip even with a ruler, and now Lynn is saying pay attention to paper direction. Yes.
Just wing it.
That's the spirit of it, Roberta. Just wing it. It's all good. It'll turn. You'll make something in the end. We might not all be making the same thing. It's okay. Really.
Yeah.
All right. And let's see. Okay, I think we're safe to move on.
All right.
Lala, did you do your second one already? Lala
Oh,
always
you're,
makes two.
yeah.
All right. Okay, clue number 2, folks. Score piece letter E. So that's one of the adaptations to the rules. I'm starting to letter things because we have pattern paper number XYZ. So piece E is your color paper 3. You have one of those, and it measures 7 1/4 by 5 3/4. So you want to score that along the 7 1/4 inch edge, add 3 and 5/8. 3 5/8. Score at 3
So
5/8.
I did something really dumb. This pink paper is my favorite, and it's $1 million.
Oh,
So I'm like freaking out as I'm scoring this, trying to make sure
wait,
I'm doing it right.
why is it so expensive?
I don't know. It's Concord in ninths, and it's just expensive cardstock.
Girl, you're not
There
supposed
are
to
other
use your
companies
best.
that have, I know, but it's the only one I have that's this light. If anybody knows like a really, really pale pink,
Yeah, I got
I
you.
used to use, you do?
Yeah. Okay. Well, it depends. Wait, I gotta turn my camera on. How about you can get this from Michael's?
No, I have all the Michaels stuff.
This is super pale.
What is that pack?
Wow.
It's their pink, and it's the 100-pound pink shades of pink.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have the pink 100-pound right here, and that's the lightest shade.
No, this is way lighter.
No, there's a pack with
Way lighter.
Yeah.
Is that a new?
This is the dark. This is the
Oh.
darkest.
No, it's been there a while.
Yeah, it's been there a while.
Okay.
That's the one I like for the light pink.
Can we have the instruction?
Oh, sorry. we're here just talking about paper.
Pink cardstock, friends.
Important stuff.
Okay.
Score not fold. Well, it does just say score.
I don't see a fold. Don't fold it until they tell you. It could go badly.
It could. But really more so when I think it's more so when Delise leads. She does
likes to be sneaky.
because she has us scoring things that don't ultimately get folded. So that's why you gotta be real careful when Delise is leading.
So careful.
Somebody else had a suggestion. Cotton candy. Simon says stamp. Simon says
It's
stamp.
darker. I have that one.
Oh, I was about to say
That
that can't be cheap either.
No, it's not. This is cotton candy. And it's not a lot darker, but it's darker. My favorite forever was Pink Pirouette from Stampin' Up, and they don't make it anymore. And it's only 80 pounds. So, of course, I think this is 80 pounds too.
Oh, Roberta is saying that lighter pink that I have, it's not in all stores.
Oh, well, send me or tell us what the name of the packaging is, and I'll order it.
Well, I don't know, but Card Craze says that it's called the Rose Collection. I don't have I don't have the packaging anymore. Sorry.
What am I going to do with that? Come on, Lynn.
My bad. Hey, you're lucky I remember it's Michael's.
Yes.
I'm lucky that I remembered that much.
Oh, man.
Okay, am I seeing ones in the chat, friends? Is everybody ready? Are there any twos? Yeah. Does anyone need more time? I think we might be good. I'm going to give everybody some time. Here we go. Rose Petals Collection. She has several packs of it. Hi, Cece. Welcome, friend. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Peggy says, I think you can get it online. Oh, T said it's called Ballet Slipper. Oh, okay.
That's the one that I have is the Ballet Slipper from Concord and Knife.
Oh, that's the Concord and Knife. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I see a lot of ones, so I am going to advance us to clue number 3. Okay, take piece E. That's the one we just scored, folks. Piece E. Mark the left and right side. So if it's the sides, remember the direction of this is 7¼ wide by 5¾ tall. So that gives you what the orientation is. So the left and right side, you want to put a mark that is 2¼ inch from the bottom. So 2¼ inch from the bottom. 2¼ inch. Okay. And then it says to cut each side from the top center, which is your fold line, down to the pencil mark. And that will form a pointed top. I'm just here reading, folks, okay?
All right.
I tested this, but ultimately I am just reading.
This is scary because there's a cut.
I know.
Right, really early on a big piece.
On a big piece.
Can we have Yvette big?
Can we have Yvette big? Yes, we can have. Okay, so for folks who don't know, Yvette is I'll say who I cheat off of. She's the #1 person I cheat off, and then Lala is the #2 person I cheat off.
Oh, I wouldn't cheat off me
I
today.
should be the
Nobody
last
cheats off of me.
Wait, I think Sarah got it right. That looks more like it should be. I think. Maybe
Oh, are
This
we all
is
cheating? Are we all cheating off
different.
of Sarah Liz?
we're gonna cheat off Sarah Liz today. Yvette's under
I
the
don't
weather.
read
So
things.
Sarah Liz is our. We're not cheating. She's
Ah, so
our
never
mentor.
mind.
She's our guide.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
mean, I guess if we're all cheating off of Yvette does need somebody she can cheat off of. So.
I'm just saying, I haven't made a card, you guys, in weeks. This is like my first time back in the craft room for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, appointed top. Okay.
I had foot surgery, and so
Oh.
I was supposed to be like mobile right away, but I wasn't. I
Aw.
definitely wasn't.
How
So
are you
I'm
feeling now?
I can drive, which is great,
Oh, that's
and I can walk some, which is great. Yeah, and then we'll see because I have to go into work
Oh, yes.
Monday.
And you have to stand? Aren't you standing?
I got a knee scooter because I wasn't sure. I have 4.5 hours of classes in a row. And I wasn't sure I could manage that. So yeah, I rented a scooter. I go very fast.
Oh, hey. Peggy
Yeah.
just checked. She says it is rose petals.
Yeah, you're the best. Thanks, Peggy.
See, live chat knows everything. Thanks, chat. Oh, one more thing, folks. If you're watching, whether you're crafting along or not, if you think you know what we're making, keep it to yourself. Maybe take a mental note as to what clue you figured it out on, and then let us know at the end. You can let us know that you think you know, but don't say your guess. That way it stays a mystery for everybody. Though, to be honest, I'm not going to confirm if you're right or wrong, even if you do throw out a guess. So, just saying. Okay, so how's everybody doing? We got a couple ones. Here's Lala's channel. She is Mommy Guide Inc. And while I will be ramping down in the month of December, many crafters are ramping up. So Lala is going to be live streaming every single day in the month of December, which is crazy and lots of fun.
Didn't you do that in August too, Lala?
Yes, it's twice a year. See that in
man.
Vlogmas.
Yeah, she's a little bit crazy. A little crazy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Lanny needs a visual hint. So, Lanny, I will tell you that Sarah Liz has it right. So for everybody who chose to cheat off of Sarah Liz, well done, friends. You picked a winner. So, yeah, so the fun thing with Lala's Vlogmas is that Lala invites guests to join her throughout the month, and Gaz is gonna be one of her guests, so that's awesome. Yay!
That's great.
Did you see what I did?
Yay.
I got the whole
What'd you
thing.
do? Oh!
Lala
See, I'm
took it.
still half awake, half asleep.
Okay, so folks, yeah, Lala, it's way early in the morning for Lala,
Yeah,
so
that's just an excuse, guys.
yeah, she literally just woke up minutes ago to a panic thinking she was late. And the other thing is that Lala has no fear when she cuts because guess what? She's a surgeon.
Surgery, yeah.
Yeah, she's a very, very experienced paper surgeon, and she can fix
PhD,
anything.
guys.
So, hi Flo, welcome friend. Okay, so Lenny, I hope that unblocks you. So just look at Sarah Liz's screen. She's got it right. Yvette has it right. Although I see you all chose. Yvette chose some pattern paper. Bold Yvette. You're just gonna ignore colored paper as.
This is colored paper. It has lots of colors.
Yeah. I will say, Lynn was like, I'm not telling you, but I asked Meg if it could be pattern paper or colored cardstock, and she said either one was fine. And Lynn's like, I'm not telling.
That's pretty much
That's
the tone.
really-
That's kind of the tone I had in my head too.
Yep. It's a really pretty event. What is that?
It's a recollections paper pad.
Oh, good
It
find.
is this one.
Ooh, look at the
Nice.
holographic.
Yeah, it has lots of pretty.
Writing that one down too.
I didn't realize Recollection made such pretty papers. That's sort of like the die cuts with a view 12 by 12 pads.
Yeah.
With the spot
Yeah, it has
foiling.
some really pretty papers.
I love those colors. Did you get that recently?
No, I got it. I got it this year.
All right. Well, we'll look online.
Let's see. Yeah, 2024. So it's from this year.
Amazing.
Very, very
That's
cool.
what I need, you guys, is more pattern paper. I don't have enough.
I know. I was like, hey, Delise, welcome, friend. Delise is trying to catch up. We're not too far ahead.
You can do it.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna skip back a couple clues just for Delise, folks. Bear with. So, Delise, take piece. Have you cut? Hopefully, you've cut your papers.
It's a good
Take piece
question.
A, score that in half along the 8.5 inch edge. Piece E, score that in half along the 7 1/4 inch edge. And then this is the one that we're on right now, clue number 3. And take a screenshot. There's lots of words.
Yes.
But okay, Lenny is a 1, so she looks like she is all caught up. Lala, how's the paper surgery going? Are you good?
Done.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, it's just paper, folks.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Hi, Colleen. Welcome, friend. Okay. Oh wait, where's the question? There we go. Do the pieces need to be different colors? That's up to you. See, folks, I don't answer questions really. It's true.
I'm like, I don't think it matters, but mostly because we have we don't know.
Right.
We have no
Yeah.
way of
Yeah,
knowing.
it's better if you just don't stress.
Yeah. Removable adhesive, friends.
Exactly. And just figure, if you like the card, you'll do it again. This one's just this is really more just the experience. Okay, I'm gonna move on to clue number 4. Piece letter F. So you want to bring out piece F, there's 2 of them. It's your color paper 4 if you labeled your pieces. Some folks are so organized. You guys blow me away because you're so organized and you like number everything. So this is color paper 4, piece number F. There's 2 of them. They measure 3 3/8 wide by 5 3/8 tall. Okay? 3 3/8 wide by 5 3/8 tall. That's the piece that we're playing with now. And what you want to do is take one piece, mark the left edge. So I'm going to say it again, folks. This piece is 3 3/8 wide by 5 3/8 tall. Okay, so orient it that way. And then on the left edge, make a mark at 2 1/8 up from the bottom. On the left edge, 2 1/8 up from the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm wondering how things fit together.
Then once you've got that marked, cut from the top right corner. So we put the mark on the left edge, cut from the top right corner to that pencil mark. Cece says Lynn should be known as Sassy. We already got a Sassy. That's Sarah Liz. I can't be Sassy. There can't. Well, I was gonna say.
Wow.
I just can't have the name.
We can just start a club. It'll be great.
You would be Sassy number 1, though.
I'll take it.
All right, folks. So this is the next half of clue number 4. Remember, there's two pieces of piece number F, letter F. So on your second piece, which measures again 3 3/8 wide by 5 3/8 tall. Now on this one, you want to put a mark on the right edge at 2 1/8. Put a mark at 2 1/8 up from the bottom on the right edge. 2 1/8. Measure twice, mark once, folks. 2 1/8.
Then again,
Okay.
sorry, what is that? See, I'm losing my mind. 5 3/8. Piece F is.
Yeah, this is the second piece that's the same size. It's piece F, and it measures 3 3/8 wide by 5 3/8 tall. And you want to put a pencil mark on the right edge, measuring 2 1/8 up from the bottom. And then cut from your top left corner to your mark.
Why do I have a 5 and 3?
Delise says, geez, we need a full paper bag. So much paper. Delise, you're one to talk. I seem to recall there was an MCA that had way more things and way more cuts than this. Just saying.
Lynn, can I do clue number 3? Sorry, just back a little.
Yep.
No,
Here
I'm
you
done
go.
pala with that. Okay, go back to clue number 4. All right, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so it's piece F. I cannot find the piece F.
Maybe you didn't cut it. So piece F measures 3 3/8 wide by 5 3/8 tall.
God, I can't find it.
Did you not cut it for all of your cards?
I did.
Oh,
Oh, I found it. 5 3/8 by 3 3/8. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You should number your cards.
Yeah, did you see some of the photos folks posted? It was all like post-it note labeled and everything. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Hey, Lisa, what's the iron bowl? I don't know what that is. Is it? I'm guessing that's some kind of sport. Does anyone know?
it's just some kind of sport. I would guess football.
Iron bowl? Oh. like-
like
Like bowl games are usually football, I think.
Oh,
I
but
don't know.
do you think it would be like college, or do you think that would be?
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Oh,
pro
cool.
is like still in the regular season.
Okay. Girl, I don't.
Um,
You guys are just naming places. I still don't know what that means. Okay. Roberta says
oh my
football.
goodness.
Y'all gotta take it back to basics with me, okay? I don't even know what sport we were talking about. And then you were naming places, and I'm like, I still don't know. Okay, Elisa says it's college football. I pieced it all together. It's a rivalry week for college ball. You see, you say ball,
Oh.
but that could be baseball, that could be football, it could be
It's too cold for
basketball.
baseball, Lynn.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess context would help. Yeah, that's
You can
smart.
do it.
You can do. Girl, I don't know these things. I don't follow these things.
You're, Lynn, are you competitive at all?
Have we met?
I mean, because if you're competitive, how do you not like watch sports ball? I don't actually care about the sport. I just need to like win vicariously through other people.
Oh, girl, I don't have time to watch like sports.
Well, I mean, same, but it's on in the background.
No, I
Right?
put like podcasts and stuff on in the background. Oh, I see a 3. Cece needs a tip, a visual hint. So let's see who's done this so far. I think Sarah Liz. Sarah Liz, how confident do you feel in what you've done?
Pretty confident. So,
How many are you making?
here's
Are
the
you making 2?
2. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we had those 2 rectangles, and then you're cutting off a corner from each of them, right? So you measured up one on the left, one on the right. And I think, don't do this, don't jump ahead, but I think they're going to layer onto this other piece. But
Well,
that's why I feel pretty confident, is because they fit.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to guess, just don't glue anything down.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Anyway.
So Cece, I hope that helps because Sarah Liz is correct.
Yay! That's like winning again, and I like it.
I know, she's just likes to be the A+ student, folks. That's the teacher in her and the competitor in her.
Yeah.
Got a double whammy there. I know, Roberta, this is spot on. When you asked if I was competitive, Roberta goes, with paper, not sports.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, Wendy cut wrong. It's all good, girl. Save your scraps.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
Right? You know early, and that's important.
Yeah.
Do a paper surgery, Wendy.
You can do it.
That's true. Do a paper surgery.
Yeah.
So Lala, for folks who are new, can you describe what does it mean when you say paper surgery?
All right. So oftentimes, I also experience that when I'm doing, ACC projects. So because sometimes I watch K-drama while I'm doing this. So when I say paper surgery, if you make a wrong cut, right? So often you can just, put it back. I just, put an adhesive at the back. Okay,
Yep.
can barely see anyways. And then do the actual perfect cuts.
Yep, there you go.
There you go. So
Yeah.
so then eventually you'll cover it anyway with decorations and stuff.
Right.
Like in this
It's
paper.
most of the time, exactly like Lala said, most of the time it's not really going to be
It's
noticed.
seen anyway,
So,
right? So there.
Yeah. So save those scraps. Don't worry. This is just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's everybody at? Can I get some 1s, 2s, or 3s on this clue before we move on? And Delise, are you caught up or do you need me to go back a slide or 2? Let me know. Nina has 1 question mark.
That's a fair answer, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are my papers? Okay. What is happening here? Okay. I see lots of 1s.
Lynn, how many are you making?
Girl, I'm lucky if I make 1. I really don't understand this whole like cutting. Oh, actually, I have done that before. I have cut multiples before. But to be honest, I'm lucky if I finish one. I'm only doing the one.
True. Okay.
Okay, keep going. I'll catch up. All right, Delise. Just let me know if I need to go back for you to take like a screenshot. But you can, I guess you can always rewind a little bit. Hi, Adelaide. Welcome. Late today for. Oh, you're having internet issues. Oh, what a bummer. We'll watch the replay later. Okay, friend. Thanks for popping in. Always love seeing you in the live streams. Adelaide joins us from Germany, which is awesome. I love that we get so many people from all over the world joining us. I know this is not the most ideal time for everybody, but thank you for making time in your day, in your weekend for this. By the way, happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates Thanksgiving. How is Thanksgiving for all of you folks on screen?
It's good. It's exhausting. Like, we do 2 Thanksgivings, 2 days in a row, right? So it was fun, but I'm ready to be not doing Thanksgiving.
Wait, do you cook 2 Thanksgiving meals?
No. Oh no, I brought nothing this year because my foot's busted, and so I did not offer.
Oh, good.
My mother-in-law does Thanksgiving Day, and it's pretty low key, honestly, but we're there all day. And then we go to my parents' house the next day, and there's like 20 people and like people in from out of town. And she cooks a big spread. Normally I'd bring like a side or a dessert or something, and I did not this year.
So that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. At least then you can just kind of relax. At least a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well,
I mean,
and
it is a lot of peopling, but
it is. But I had to have one of the recliners so I could put my foot up.
Yay!
So that will never happen again in my life.
Oh, that's too funny.
But that was lovely.
I love this comment from Gaz. People all over the world join hands. Don't touch lens paper. I think there's a tune to this, but I'm not sure. Oh, good. Wendy says paper surgery done. Yay! Way to save that paper. Okay,
Hi, my friend.
I think that means we're good to go to the next clue. So, okay, paper G. This is your color paper number 5. There are 2 of them. They measure 3 1/8 by 5 1/8, so a little smaller than the piece we just did. Now, we're going to do something similar. On one of those pieces, mark the left edge 2 inches from the bottom. Put a mark on the left edge, and then make a cut from that pencil mark to the top right. So very similar to what we just did, but different. Similar, but different. Oh my gosh. Created to
Then
bless
how was your
us.
Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, just reading a comment. I'll answer your question though. Created to bless says we were about 20 gathered at her sister's house and everybody brings something. That's really nice when there isn't like one, when one person doesn't have to do all the heavy lifting and all of the cooking. So that's kind of nice that it's sort of potlucky, I guess. My Thanksgiving was nice. It's we were supposed to actually travel to Virginia to visit my family, but ended up not doing that because we've got sort of like a backyard renovation going, and it got like a little bit delayed, and it's still happening where we thought we would be done actually. So we ended up staying home, and it was just low-key me and my husband, but we still cook like we're feeding 6.
Yeah.
I don't know how you cook a Thanksgiving meal that's for 2. Like how do you do it? So so yeah, I still kind of did the whole spread, but I know I'm eager to hear about Yvette's
Yeah.
meal because girl was prepping like a week in advance. She had a timetable
Oh
for when things
no.
go in the oven. She had all
I
the
do.
things.
That's the only way for me to get it done. It's just I have to have that. That's how my brain functions. It's my little spreadsheet for Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, there's a
You do it all
spreadsheet.
yourself?
I do. Well,
Okay.
we have two Thanksgiving celebrations on Thanksgiving and one the day after. So we're busy,
Oh
busy.
no.
Oh
So
gosh.
we do Thanksgiving at my house at noon so that gives my kids the opportunity to actually do Thanksgiving dinner with their in-laws.
Yep.
So we do that here. So I start prepping the day before. There's some things I can like prep ahead and get them ready just so I stick them in the oven on Thanksgiving morning. And then on Thanksgiving, I was up at 4:30 starting to
Oh
cook
my
what
gosh.
I needed and setting up the
Oh my
tables
goodness.
and all the goodies. And then
I want to
did pretty
see
good.
I want to see your planning spreadsheet because I'm sitting there
Hmm.
on Thanksgiving Day twiddling my thumbs. I'm like, I don't understand what Yvette means by prep ahead. Like, what part of
So
this
you have to
process
know how
should I
long
have
each,
to done should I have done
yeah, you
already?
kind of have to think about how long each item is going to take in the oven because your oven is only so big. I only have one oven.
Right.
And so what I did was, for example, I make like a roast, but I did that in the slow cooker. And then I coordinate depending on how long any given meat, food item will take in the oven is what time it goes in so that I can get it out, put it in a warmer, and then put the next item in. And everything came out right at 12 o'clock. So everybody was here, we sat down.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, it worked out. And then from there, then every year we go to my husband's aunt's house where all my mother-in-law's siblings and their kids and grandkids and great grandkids go. It's gotten a little bit smaller every year because my mother-in-law's siblings, they're older, and once they pass, it's like their kids don't show up anymore, and their grandkids
Yeah.
don't show up anymore.
Mm.
So usually it's at least 100 people, and
Oh my
this time
gosh.
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
when we were there were only maybe 30 people, 40 people.
Oh, that's too many
So
people.
Whoa.
well, we all
Whoa.
for that one, everybody takes a dish. Everybody takes, we sign up ahead of time. What are you taking? So we know if there's anything missing.
Oh gosh.
And then the day after
So
Thanksgiving, we go to my mother-in-law's house and we have Thanksgiving dinner there. So we're kind of tired right now. Kind of, I just,
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
is
And
surprised.
I
it
was
like
getting
turkey and
sick.
all of them?
Nobody really likes turkey.
Yeah, right?
So
Same.
what I did was buy a turkey breast, and I'm not even going to buy that next year because I think only one slice of the turkey breast got eaten at my house. So we had the ham, the roast, and
Oh.
then all the sides. So I'm not even going to buy turkey.
Oh
And
wow.
then at my husband's aunt's house, there's everything. There was lumpia, there was
Oh
turkey,
yeah.
there was
Oh.
ham, there was tamales, I mean, you name it. There was all kinds of
Oh
food
my
there. So
gosh.
that's a nice variety of food. And then at my mother-in-law's, my niece does do all the cooking there. So she did make turkey, ham, meatloaf, and then all the fun side dishes, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, broccoli
Wow.
casserole. So lots of
Wow.
food. But I know I already made my list because I try and base my shopping list on last year if I had too much or too little, and I never have too little.
Right.
So I'm crossing turkey off the list for next year because nobody ate it. It
Okay.
just
Yeah.
got left over.
So I have to say though that turkey's not my favorite either, but I feel like it has to make a showing in order for it to count as Thanksgiving.
Nope.
and
Okay, I'll make a
and
paper
and
turkey.
be the reason why you can eat all of the other carb-loaded sides. Like like um
Yeah, no, it
so
But put your stretchy pants on because at my mother-in-law's, she makes a meatloaf. And like, let's be really clear, it is one of my very favorite meals in the whole world. And she just shapes it like a turkey.
there you go.
oh,
No, it's
that's
all
so
good.
funny.
There you go.
So I'm with Colleen. Colleen says, let's just go to Yvette's house. Okay,
Yeah.
Colleen, I have to tell you something, and I'm just gonna let everybody know this. I'm gonna call Yvette out on this. We had some, conversations on the back end. We chat throughout the week and whatnot, and we were talking about what everybody's doing and what if everybody's ready. And Yvette says she's all prepped, and I put in my order for 2 turkey dinners, and then
It didn't arrive? I should
and I just want to note that Yvette also said she was preparing lunch. And I was like, oh, you have lunch service. Wonderful. Please add 2 orders of lunch when you send over the dinners. Guess what? None of that arrived.
Nothing arrived.
She was a little busy.
And they have to eat. So we have to, I also have to fit in making breakfast in there because if my husband doesn't have breakfast, oh, forget that. So easy though, just made chorizo, so that was easy.
Oh, it sounded delicious. Yvette, can you tell people what lumpia is for folks who don't know?
Lala could probably describe that better.
Oh, you guys know I don't cook, right? But I love eating. Okay, but lumpia is basically there's the cover is I don't know from where. Is it rice flour? I'm not sure. Very thin wrapper. Okay, of course it's edible. I don't know from where because I don't cook, guys. And
I think Yvette could have explained this.
I think so. Lumpia is
of
what we
meat
eat here
and the vegetables inside.
Yeah,
so it could be like an egg roll kind of, but thinner, and has like a sweet sauce you use with it. I akin it to the Mexican roll taco, but smaller.
Okay, there you go, guys. So, sorry, I only eat. I don't cook, so
I know. For Lala, she was like deer in headlights. What? You want to explain?
You want me to say what?
Explain cooking? All right.
So we got everything done, and then I did give all my grandkids their advent calendars, and they're all excited.
Oh yes, yeah. There was that question. How your advents turned out. Yes, created to bless. Sarah Liz is making 2. Lala's also making 2. Okay, I think we're ready to go on to clue number 6. Now, what you want to do is glue piece number letter G to piece F. So those were the 2 we just cut. You can now glue them together and
little ones.
Repeat with the second one. So G was smaller, so that goes on top of F.
It doesn't say how to glue them together though.
Glue G to F. I'm just gonna read the words.
I'm just saying mine don't center up, but that could be a cutting error, but both of them look like they sit nicer if you just put them all the way down to the bottom. Anybody else like that?
Like if you put them at the edge.
Crickets.
Yeah, at the bottom edge. I think they look better that way just based on my cuts, but you know what? Removable adhesive. Here we go.
Yep.
Right.
Just saying mine line up to be a little bit off too. So it just depends on everybody's cut, I think. It's how you cut that angle.
I think so.
Sadly.
Yeah, right.
Sadly.
Oh gosh, folks. My dry adhesive is so strong. Okay, this
Mine is like actually removable. Like that's what it says on the label.
That would have been smart. Mine's just in my ATG. I'm gonna.
Oh.
And it's like an off-brand, but it's really strong for an off-brand.
Really
And hi, Vicky, welcome. Thanks everybody who shared this stream out because some new folks are dropping in and just discovering us. So welcome to our new friends. We are doing a mystery craft along. It's where we don't know what we're doing. One person has designed this mystery craft along for us and has taken some time out to write out these step-by-step clues. And by the end, hopefully we will have made something. and it might not all be the same thing that we're making, but but that's part of the fun of it. It's a mystery. Delise says, on clue 4, we are marking the 3/8. So on clue 4, you are marking the sides. So the paper is 3/8 of an inch wide by 3 1/8 wide by 5 1/8 tall. So you are actually marking on the 5 1/8 edge, because that's going to be the left and right side. Hope that helps. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, so it is every month, more or less, on the last Saturday. So this is Crafty Fun with Friends, and I stream. It's hard to say this during this time of year because it's not true, but I stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific. But November and December, I really dialed things back to try to be a little bit more offline and hang out with people. Not that hanging out with you all, doesn't count, but I basically ignore all the real in life people throughout the year, and so the holidays are when I catch up with everybody. Seeing lots of ones, so that's really good. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. If there are 2s, just let me know, and we can hang out a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought your name looked familiar because I've seen you in the chat before. Yeah, Mystery Craft Along we only do once a month, so if you're not here on the last Saturday of the month, then you will not have seen it. And this is the last one for 2024 because I really dial back a lot in December. I don't have any Crafty Fun with Friends episodes planned except for tomorrow, where I craft with my Spellbinders friends. So we'll be doing that. And that's it for Crafty Fun, unless spur of the moment I pop up on a live stream, but it probably won't be a Crafty Fun episode. But I do want to mention, because Meg's not here to promote it herself, but and T's in the chat, so she can talk about this a little bit, but T is organizing a blindfold challenge to raise awareness for I think it's all types of disabilities. It's just a day that we can take some time out to remind ourselves that you might not see somebody's disability, but it might be something that they have to deal with on a daily, hourly, by the minute basis. And December 3rd is a live stream hop that T is organizing. And there we go. December 3rd Blindfold Challenge. Thank you, T. So T is gonna kick it off with a live stream on her channel, and it'll be a live stream hop where you can hop along. And the cool thing about T's challenge is that everybody who is part of this, they're gonna be crafting blindfolded. And it's a way to kind of put yourself in the shoes of somebody who is vision impaired. And it's, I think, a nice reminder that, not everybody has it easy, but, you might not see that to know them. And so it's always good to kind of remind ourselves that, because disabilities, some of the things people struggle with might be obvious and some things might not be obvious. But people tend to, meet whatever challenge they're given and rise above it and deal with it. And so it's nice for those of us who might not have those same struggles to appreciate what we have and to be reminded to be graceful and give grace to others who may not be as fortunate. So Meg is part of the blindfold challenge, and Meg doesn't live stream, so I'll be hosting her live stream on my channel, and I'll also be hosting Dorleen. So it'll be back-to-back streams on December 3rd. And so I hope you'll hop along and check it out, because I think it's really a fabulous thing that T has done to raise awareness. And I think it'll be really fun to watch. T has done this for several years, and if you want to catch her channel and revisit her past live streams, T, maybe you could share it out to the Crafty Fun Facebook group, and so folks can watch last year you doing this challenge last year. It was actually pretty wild, kind of crazy, but great fun. Okay, I think I have chatted enough, so I hope everybody is good. I'm gonna move us on to clue number 7. So, clue number 7, you have the GF combo here. The GF combo. And what you want to do is glue this combo to piece E.
Okay.
And you do that with both of them. So glue both GF combos to piece E. I actually think there's a step missing. Come to think of it.
Uh-oh. You tested it.
I know. Well, now you know why I don't normally test these things. I'm not the best tester.
They're hard to test. I will say that.
Yeah, you know. You know how it is.
When I've tested other people's stuff, it's hard too because I'm so type A about them. And so I leave a lot of feedback that's like, well, you could. You probably don't need to. It's probably just me, like.
That's so funny. Well, it's better to get like very meticulous.
Yeah,
I think so.
Delise says I don't want to cover it. Did you use pattern paper, friend? It just said color paper. She was like, I don't want to cover it.
Right? Like, I kind of wish I had some things switched, but that's okay. I don't know what we're making either. It says card base in like part A.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It does say that. I can confirm
it
that.
It does say that, and I'm like,
Oh, poor Delise. She says piece F is foiled, so she doesn't want to glue G on top of it. Oh.
Well, skip it. I don't think it's gonna matter if you left one off. Like, I might end up taking mine off because I like that pattern paper, and I've just covered up most of it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, for folks who asked if you can use pattern paper, I think you just got your answer. And what was your tip? Don't use your favorite papers?
I know. And so this yellow one, my second card, I haven't cut the actual pattern paper yet. I'm waiting until I get to those pieces because I don't have any more. So if I end up like this where my layers look backwards, I don't have another choice. So we're going to wait.
That's usually what I do too when I'm just following along, because sometimes it's better to just wing it and kind of go with the flow to see where things look like they might land before you commit.
Yeah. I'll cut the solid color cardstock, right? And it's the pattern paper where I'm like, I don't know. Turn that down.
Created to Bless says, I don't know what you're making. I don't think it is what appears to be obvious. It's never that easy. This is true. Does anybody actually have a guess, by the way? Just wondering if anyone has a guess. Don't say what your guess is. Just let us know if you think you know. And I saw a 3. Delise, are you for real? You need a 3? Can I see what my stuff should look like? All right. Yvette, how confident do you feel in what you've done so far?
Pretty confident.
Okay. Putting Yvette on the big screen.
Oh, that looks pretty.
That looks... Dang, girl, do you know what we're making? Because those papers look really good.
No idea.
Oh,
No idea
nice.
whatsoever.
That worked out really nicely then. And then let's take a look at Lala's too. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the
Oh, that's
ombre.
pretty.
Yeah, they're ombre. I just use really, colored paper, not patterned. It was
Uh-huh.
it was hard
really
to find
pretty.
for 8 pieces.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay. Another tip, Lynn. Additional tip. Okay, don't early prep. Okay, like several minutes before you're supposed to do something. So I prep this because somehow all my cuts are wrong. I mean, the measurements are off by 1/8 of an inch. My goodness, I rushed it.
Well,
Oh,
it
my
is
goodness.
true that not everybody is a fan of the 1/8 inch measurement. So,
Mhm.
and it's all over this one. So,
It is. It really is.
There you go.
That's okay.
Colleen says, I think it looks like something, but I'm waiting to see the mystery reveal. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Card Craze thinks she might know. Okay, don't say, but you'll have to let us know at the end if you were right. Okay, I think so Delise, to answer your question, what that showed is spot on, but she's taking it off camera. So okay, there we go.
Sorry.
She's hiding it.
She's like, I don't like how everybody cheats off of me.
She's that kid, like hiding your paper.
I know. She's like covering her work.
Ah.
Oh, bye, Cindy. Taking Aunt to church tonight. Okay, have fun, my friend. Thanks for popping in, and happy holidays if I don't see you before the holidays.
Hi, Cindy.
Okay, I think Susan says I need that paper. I think that's to Yvette's paper.
It's really
It is
pretty.
Michael's recollections.
Mm.
Okay, clue number 8. Glue piece D to C. So D measures, it's your color paper 2 is D, and that one you have 4 of them, measuring 3 3/4 by 5 3/8. 3 3/4 wide by 5 3/8 tall. C is your color paper 1. There's 4 of those, and they measure 4 inches wide by 5.5 tall. Okay, so this is pretty deep into the
Should
clue
have
list.
labeled them, man. Yeah.
I feel like this could have been done earlier.
Right? Start us off easy. Like,
I know, right?
oh, man.
Give us some confidence to build off of. Yeah, this one had me guessing the whole time. And then I'll be honest, folks. Folks who know that I cheat. And so when I tested this, I got to the last clue and I did not, for the life of me, understand it. And I messaged Meg, and she was taking so long getting back to me. So I just advanced the slides to the end when it's revealed what we've made, and then I YouTube searched it.
Well done. Well done.
So, oh, Vicky has a guess too. All right, so we've got a couple people who might know what we're making here.
Good for you guys. I think I have there's no MCA that I actually, was able to guess what it is.
Oh,
I think the last one I did, I could.
Really? I don't think I've ever guessed one either. So Irene
I
says
think only one.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but my piece E does not layer well with the others. Okay, so E measures. You don't want E, you want D. Oh wait, I don't know what you want. Okay, yeah, because that's not related to this step. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Are you way far back? I don't know.
Um,
Oh, okay. Irene says, "Oh, yes, it does." Okay, good. I was like, wait, I don't know. Okay, question: is Yvette using a Scotch ATG? I've never seen it in yellow. I'm team yellow, but mine is pink. Hey, Yvette.
So
What's
what I did was I went searching for another ATG, another pink one to have as a backup
oh
because
gosh.
I'm constantly mid live stream running out. Like this one's ready almost to go.
fair.
So I went and looked, and
Yeah.
they don't make the pink one anymore. It's just not
Yeah.
out there. I have searched everywhere. So I did find the yellow one, but this yellow one's for the wider tape.
Yeah, that's
But
half inch.
yes, but they sell an
Ooh.
adapter. So I bought an
Oh.
adapter so it'll work with my 1/4 inch tape because I have a ton of the 1/4 inch tape because I buy from Tape Jungle. I buy like the, I don't know, what
The
is it,
case.
144 roll. Yeah, I buy the case. And I wasn't going to buy another case
Right.
of
No.
tape. So I found the adapter and now I can use this with my 1/4 inch.
I think somebody said that the pink one you can still get at Michael's. I think.
Nope, I looked.
Oh.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I looked online. I looked at a couple Michael stores here and nothing. They don't have it.
Vicky says, well, now I'm not sure what it is. Delise, you're giving up. Why are you giving up? Where
Oh
are you
no.
where are you at? Let us know. We can help. So far, I'll leave Yvette on the big screen. Yvette's got everything spun on. Man,
Don't give up, my friend. You got this.
Those papers are pretty.
Aren't they? I love them.
Very, very. I'm gonna give Lala a little bit of time. I think she's still.
Oh, go ahead. This is my second one. So this is the backup.
That's
The
the
other one is
backup.
already done.
Okay. Sarah Liz, you're still cutting. Are you good? Where are you at?
Yeah, it's the second one where I didn't have all the pieces cut. I only had some. So I'm just kind of doing that while we're kind of waiting for people to catch up. So
Okay.
no worries.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, good. I'm waiting to see if we can help Delise. You said Tape Jungle sold. Yes.
Tape Jungle, is that an online store?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you.
So I get a case. Let me see if I can grab some.
Do you
out of
have
here.
like any recommendation for anything smaller than an ATG? Because it's too heavy for me.
Is it?
Yeah, I find it really heavy. I have that's why I gave away mine. There was one crafter in the Philippines who wanted that. I gave away mine together with the adapter and all of the tapes I have because I wanted something smaller.
What about the little ones from like scrapbook.com?
I want
wait.
more like this one. I want like a bigger one.
Oh, big. Oh
Mhm.
gosh, you're like Goldilocks.
Right?
She's like, I want it bigger but smaller than like I was gonna show you these. So this one's Tombow, the
Well,
pink
yeah,
one.
I have those, but they are like
Yeah.
sometimes if I
They don't
make
last very long.
like
Yeah.
15 cards, they're not gonna last, right? So
Well, girl,
you have that too. Maybe
Scrapbook.com has one that holds more, but it's not refillable, which I don't like.
Oh, it's
I don't know.
not.
Oh, what about the what is it called? E something? They have like a mid-size one between these small little runners and ATG.
Oh, okay. If you remember it in time or later on, Lynn, please
I'll
give me a heads up.
I'll
Thank you.
yeah. It'll come to me, but like way after. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll definitely message you.
Thank you.
Hey folks, this MCA is brought to you by Meg. She designed and wrote out the clues for us, and even though she's not feeling well enough to join us today to lead us on this MCA, I do hope that you'll pop on over and check out her Instagram. She is meg.2241. Streamlabs just popped a link in the live chat. There we go. Easy Runner says T. Yeah, I think that's the one. That's the
Easy
one.
Runner. All right, T. Thank you. I will check that out. It's easy. It sounds familiar though. Easy Runner. Easy Runner.
Delise says there's one cut I just can't figure out. I'm skipping that clip. I'm hoping it's not essential. Okay. If it's if you have at least hey, which one, Lala, is your green is piece E, right? Yeah. So if you have what Lala has here, at least the big piece with something on top, then you are good.
This one.
Yeah. You just really need piece E. The other stuff is to make it pretty.
Yeah.
So if those are the ones that
It's
are
just
tripping you up,
mapping.
yeah, don't sweat it. Yeah, okay. See, other folks were thinking. So Lala, it is Easy Runner. So
Thank you. I will look it up.
by Scrapbook Adhesives. Oh, okay. There you go.
Because I can go through like this so fast. Super
Okay.
fast. So it's like,
Colleen says they have Amazon has their Easy Runner for $18.43. Thanks for searching for us, friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here's
Lala,
one of the boxes that comes
Is it
in when I order
refillable,
from
the
Music
Easy
Jungle.
Runner?
oh dang, that's a lot. One of how many that come in a case?
Well, there's 24 in here, and the case has 144 rolls. So whatever this
Oh,
is.
that's nice.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. I don't remember. But
How long
this will
how
last me.
long does that will last?
The last time I ordered a case of this was, it lasted me a little over 2 years.
Oh, wow,
Oh.
you go through it
Oh.
fast.
And
Yeah,
I
you
do
do.
go through it fast.
Yeah.
This
Because
is why I use wet glue, friends.
I buy one of those boxes on Amazon each time, and it lasts me, just one box a good long time. But then I don't do the full. I hesitate to say this. I don't do the full KCC.
That's fair.
Just
Well, I gotta
Don't-
tell you, this month
don't
got away
anyone-
from me, Lynn. I haven't done my November entry, so when we're done here, that's what I'm gonna work on.
okay. Well, just don't anyone tell Kendra.
Okay.
Hi, Kendra.
I've been I checked to see if she's commented. I did scroll back a little.
Just kidding. I love you.
Can't fool me, friend. I was like, let me glance real quick just to see if she popped in.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Easy Runner. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you.
Okay.
friend.
Oh, did you make a note?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I need it.
All right, friends. I think we are. Are we good? Oh wait, there's something about Sticky Thumb. Sticky Thumb by American Crafts is medium size. Ooh,
Sticky
comes in
Thumb.
mint green. I like that for the color.
Ooh. Let me take note of that.
Oh, but then wait, before you do that though, Roberta says these Sticky Thumb refills are a pain.
Oh.
Oh, okay, no more. Okay, let's stick to the Easy Runner. I don't want pain.
Oh
I have
gosh.
a lot of those already.
Delise is like, now I ran out of tape in my ATG, girl. Oh.
And
Okay.
then this one.
Yeah.
Friends, I have a quick question on the last one. Like I'm looking, I think I did this right. But when I look at the difference in margins, there's a 1/4 inch difference in that margin and an 1/8 inch difference in that margin. That's weird to me. Did I write them down wrong? I don't know. I don't know what I did.
D should be. Are you talking about this clue? So D should be 3 and
The
3/4.
one we just did.
Okay, 3 and
3
3/4
3/4.
by 5 3/8. And then
Yeah.
C is 4 by 5.5.
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah. So there's a wider margin on the sides than there is on the top and the bottom.
That's a 1/4 of an inch, and that is less than a 1/4 of an inch.
Maybe this is we're back to me going, maybe it should be at the bottom. It's fine. We'll just
Okay.
wait on part 2. I glued the other one down with like wet glue, so we'll just wait.
3 1/4. What did I cut? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, who
Mhm.
disappeared? Yvette just disappeared. Okay, I'm shifting back.
Uh-oh.
So,
Yeah.
just FYI, heads up. 3 3/4. Oh, you know what? It should be 5 1/4 if you want it to be centered and
Yeah.
have equal margins.
Okay.
Typo, folks. Because guess what, folks? I cut it right, but apparently I ignored these.
Yeah, I was like thinking, why is
Oh
mine
my
also
goodness.
like even?
Yeah.
Maybe I also didn't follow.
Yeah. Okay. So, folks, T says Sarah Liz's OCD kicks in, but she's not wrong,
Deal.
folks. She's not wrong. So let me see. Where's the correction needed? Is it on? So D should be. I'm gonna type it. 3 3/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. So that's in the original. It's correct. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. He said, "Too late. Leave it." Yes.
Oh,
Correct.
is it different in the side supply list than it was in the original supply list?
Yeah, I
Okay,
followed the
so
one in
That
the
explains some things.
I
yeah.
fixed it somewhere.
Okay.
I think you
Well,
fixed the one in the
The
supply list
title.
in the group. Yeah.
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 Okay. So, folks, if you did your homework, haha, for folks who prepared in advance based off of the supply list that was posted to the Crafty Fun with Friends
oh my
Facebook group,
goodness.
you don't have this problem.
Well, as long as they followed it.
Oh yeah, well there is that.
Well,
Yeah.
because I was cutting my second piece of pattern paper and I was able to get all my pieces for my first card out of a single sheet of 12 by 12.
Oh, and then
And
you're
then
like,
on this
why
one, I don't
can't?
have enough.
Yeah,
I don't have enough. Yeah.
that's
All good.
funny. Okay, well you're
We'll figure it
right.
out.
So yeah, you're all good. You are all good. Hi, Danny. Danny's joining us from Germany. Welcome, friend. Ginny says there's also the Xyron 1/2 inch. Mega. He said Mega Runner. That might be
Ooh.
an. I didn't know Xyron did a Mega Runner. I just know them for the. They're like sticker maker
But that
things.
sounds even bigger. Is it not even bigger?
Mega.
No? Mega. It's just like I'm afraid.
Mega.
Okay, but thank you. I will check it out as well.
Okay. T says too late, leave it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mega Runner.
Basis. Yeah. Okay. I think everybody's
thank
good, right?
you.
Everybody's good. Okay,
Uh-huh.
folks. Now here's what you want to do. Take all of those pieces and you can now glue them to your card base.
Hmm?
And
Card
there's
base.
oh,
This one.
it's piece A, which was 5 or 8.5 wide by 5 3/4 tall.
So front and back?
Right.
I'm confused.
One of these combo pieces goes, or 2 of them go on the front, 2 will go on the back. I know. That's why when I was like, why is there so much paper on this? It's because you gotta put stuff on the front and the back.
What is this?
I don't know about that. Just if I'm being honest. Oh.
Is this a mini album?
Right? That's like, I've been wondering that from the beginning.
Yeah, except that she said card, right? So that's a good,
right?
One of these days somebody should do a mini album MCA. That would be fun.
Don't warn me though, because I don't want to do a mini album. I don't take pictures. What am I going to do with a mini album?
You have kids. How do you take pictures?
No. I just went back through to try to make like Shutterfly gifts for the family for Christmas. And I think I have 40 pictures from the entire year.
Oh, see? You got pictures.
They're not good. They're like blurry and like no one is smiling.
Does Mark, right? Your husband?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh.
But that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Well, your kids are lucky. They're not going to have embarrassing photos all over the internet of them to have to like contend with as adults.
Ouch.
I wouldn't know. Well,
I'm just trying
most
to give
of what I
us
have
silver
are
lining.
embarrassing. Oh, poor
Oh
guys.
my God.
Poor guys.
Oh gosh.
I will say I did dress up as a Pokemon with my kids for Halloween. So
Yeah, I was
we have a
about to
picture of
say,
that.
yeah, you share your Halloween photos, so that's something.
I didn't take either of those though.
Oh, well, I'm trying to help you, girl, so.
You're doing great, Lynn. You're doing great. And I'm like,
Okay, so I might have to slip in a clue.
Okay.
Because as of yet, we have not folded anything, right?
Correct.
Okay. Created to Bless says, what Pokemon were you?
We were all Pikachu. So I have two boys, and then my husband and I both have like the sort of pajama style, zip them all the way up.
Yeah, one piece.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cece, yeah, see, Cece's the picture taker, so she's usually not in the photos, but you gotta hand it off so that you can be in the photo too.
I actually like scrapbooking the funny ones, the ones where nobody is, actually intentionally
Posing.
smiling. I really want to
Yeah.
catch the moment. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I just genuinely forget. Like, I don't know.
But that's good. It means you're living
Well,
in the
you're
moment.
enjoying the moment. That's why.
Yeah.
don't
Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
I mostly don't let it bother me, but it also means
Well,
I don't have a use for a mini album.
well, I have my
But
The
you
mini
can-
album could hold the whole year.
You could give it away.
I suppose.
All
I
right.
suppose.
So I see some ones. If there's some twos out there, let me know. I think everybody on screen looks ready.
Sure.
So I'm gonna peek ahead. One sec. Okay, I'm gonna insert a clue. Unadvertised clue, folks. So what should we tell you to do? Because I'm pretty sure this isn't in here anywhere. Okay, so what did we just do? We did this. Piece A, that is your card base. Go ahead and fold that. And it's going to be identical front and back at the moment, so it doesn't really matter which way you fold, right? It should look the same. So go ahead and fold that. Okay. And then piece number letter E, the house-shaped one. You can fold that so that the pattern paper is on the inside.
Oh. Okay.
Now we're going to return to our regular programming.
Oh, no,
Delise.
no.
Enjoying
This is
the
gonna be
moment
like a
or
pocket.
drinking. No one will ever know because there are no pictures.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think that's so cool. Nina says, one year I hacked my kids' phones and made an album from their phone photos.
That's cool.
That is really
Yeah.
cool. I think it's cool. How did they feel?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Irene says, this card is going to be thick.
Yes.
It's not going to mail for a single stamp, folks. For sure.
This is like a whole cardstock pack.
I know. That's why Delise keeps on saying this is like an entire paperback.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so folks, I hope you did the extra step. I'm trying to see if anyone on screen has done it.
Are you just put it inside,
Just
right?
the folding?
I've only told folks to fold. You haven't been told to
Oh.
put anything on the inside of
She
anything.
is jumping ahead.
Somebody's trying to
All right.
sneak
Sorry,
ahead.
teacher.
Golly. But Lala, do you feel confident that you folded in the right direction?
Oh no. Of
Oh.
course not.
Well, I've got you on the big screen for you to show the class.
It's any which way, right? So
Okay, yeah, that one's
Yeah.
any which way.
yeah, so that's okay, guys.
And then what's your piece E look like?
I have this and this.
Yeah. And then show E folded.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay, so folks,
Oh.
there's the
You
folds.
sit on the inside?
There you go.
Pattern
There
paper
you-
on the inside, Lynn, is that
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now the thing is, will it be stuck to this one? That's cool.
I know. See, that's why Delise says you think it's cool because it wasn't your mom who hacked your phone. That's why I asked how her kids felt. 'Cause I do kind of.
I didn't have a phone to hack when I was growing up. I feel like it's all fair game for me.
Nina says,
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but I have an idea of what I can use it for.
Paper planes.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
You are too funny. Okay, so then if we're gonna move on with the regularly scheduled programming, what you want to grab now is piece B. That's
Piece
2 inches wide by 1 inch. And along that 2-inch edge, you want to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5. Half, 1.5 along the 2-inch edge.
Piece B. I don't know if I cut
And-
that.
Oh, well, 2 by 1. It's easy. Just some.
It's the 2x1, the white card.
Oh, I know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
it
I
is.
guess technically, I guess it doesn't have to be white, but
Oh, I know what
And
that
then-
is.
and then do that for the second piece. So
That's cool.
score them both that way. And hey, look, we get an actual fold instruction that says mountain, valley, mountain.
One half, 1, and 1.5.
Mountain, valley, mountain.
And then fold, mountain.
Oh, see,
valley.
Nina says her kids were okay with it. See, she probably knew that, and that's why I wasn't worried about doing it. I think it's kind of neat because, now they have an album of their memories. Otherwise, those photos are just going to go nowhere. But I'm with you, Sarah Liz, because back in my day, I didn't have
Right.
Okay, everybody watching, how old were you when you got your first cell phone? Yvette,
I was
go.
probably 16.
Let's see.
Oh. I remember my very first was a Motorola MicroTac.
How old were you when you got
I
it?
was third year college.
Oh, so in your early 20s, maybe 20?
No, maybe 18.
18. Oh,
You know how those like the big phones before the G,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I do.
The one with the flip top like that. Yeah, that
Gaz
one.
was
Yeah.
15. Let's see who was the youngest and who was
See, I was late. I 18.
the oldest, for lack of another way of saying it.
I was in high school for sure. I might have been 16, but it was like huge. It didn't fit in my backpack. They're like,
How small was your book bag?
well, my backpack was full of actual books instead of an iPad,
Oh, that's so funny.
It's like, so I think when I started driving somewhere like between 16 and 18, I had one and I was not allowed to use it because it was like $1 a minute.
Do you guys have like a pager before, or is it only here? Before the
Mm-mm.
advent of the cell phones? Do
There
you
were
know
pagers.
what a
There
pager
were.
is?
Yeah. I never had
Yes.
one. Did you?
It's so
Yvette, did
it's so
you?
embarrassing now.
Yes.
Like
You
remembering
did.
what you do, because you have to call the operator and tell them, like, "Honey, where are you?" It's like, of course, they will know, right? Because they will be typing it and send it to the pager. Imagine a third person.
Oh
It's like,
Uh-huh.
gosh. Wait, is that
like,
how pagers work? You talk to a third person?
yes, you dial a certain
What?
number. You give
Oh, not
the
here.
like the code of the number, pager number, and then you message. It's like, where are you? You're so late. And then, but again, just very like characters, and then you will receive it through your pager. So if you're like, let's say, I love you, of course,
Oh gosh.
so like, wow, that is embarrassing.
Oh
Didn't know
gosh.
this.
Yes, that's how
It was
pagers
called a
here
beeper.
before.
It
Yeah,
would
the
beep at you
beeper.
when you
There
got
you
a message.
go.
The
Yes.
beeper.
So did it just text the pagers?
Yes,
Or-
so you have like a a
Uh,
very small thing that fits into your pocket, and then it will alarm,
Yeah.
and then you will see the message scroll. Sometimes you
Interesting.
even have to dial
Probably
a
the size of a
specific
gift
number.
card.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm old. I'm dinosaur. I don't know if
Okay.
people know about that.
So, well, I know about it. I just never had it. So you're not old. It's okay. You're in good company. So I think we have a tie for youngest, Gaz at 15 and Irene at 15, and she actually still has her first phone. And
Oh my goodness.
then at the other end, we'll just put it that way. At the other end of the spectrum, we have kind of close, but we do have a clear winner, Peggy at 48 and Cece at 50.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Nice.
don't feel so
Good
bad. I
job.
don't think I got one until I was well into college, so it must have been 19 or 8 or 20 when I got mine. Which I thought was very very late. And
Yeah.
I didn't get a smartphone. I didn't get my phone was very dumb for a very long time because I was not getting into onto that bandwagon.
Oh.
It took a while. Everybody
Yeah, I
had
was
their
really late to smartphones.
right. Okay, so I wasn't the only one. I mean,
Yeah.
people were walking around with
Mm-mm.
iPhones and stuff. I was like, God, I don't have money
No.
like that.
No, and I was really good at T9 texting, like so good at it. And I didn't want to like have to look at my phone to text.
T9 texting. Oh, Vicky also in her 50s. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Well, we are in the cell phone age now, friends. Like it or not.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe it's gonna look
Uh-huh.
like this.
Oh, look at Lala trying to figure going
It's like,
going ahead of things. I think that's a
Spring.
clue that we need to go to 11.
because it says
Okay.
spring mechanism. So I was like, how is
All
that
right,
in
folks.
spring?
On the back of E, that's their house-shaped piece.
Okay.
On the back, you want to mark your bottom edge 1 3/4 to the left and 1 3/4 to the right of that center fold.
Oh, center.
Oh, okay. I was, ready to start like cutting things without listening. It's fine.
Don't cut. You gotta leave that until you've
You know?
witnessed. You gotta wait until like Yvette has cut first. This is, folks. This is how I play MCA. I let Yvette cut first, and I see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Then you see how much
Yeah.
swearing there is.
Yeah, exactly. If I hear an oopsies from Yvette, or or if I hear the MCA lead laughing
Yeah.
after Yvette has made her cut, then I know.
Pro tip, man.
I know, folks. You gotta
laughter.
if you want to know how to cheat, folks, you listen to me. I know. Irene, were we supposed to score piece E? Yeah, Irene, I think that was clue number 2. You do need to score that in half. Oh, you must have scored it. You had to have scored it because you cut from the center fold line.
What? We cut? Were we supposed to cut?
No, remember to make piece E, you had to cut from the center to the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did score it, but maybe you haven't folded it. I don't know. Irene
my
says,
goodness.
LMAO, where was I? I don't know. Yep. See, this is Francie's got it. She goes, Yvette says, oops, and then everybody else freezes.
Oh,
That's why Yvette's always on MCA, so that I always have somebody to cheat off of.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I get
man.
scared when Yvette or somebody is always there to cheat on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Delise, oh yeah. This is also a good pro tip, straight from Delise's mouth, folks. Do not follow Delise.
Understood.
Because so for me, guys, it's like for you guys, it's one step, right? So for me, it's like two steps. I read it in English, and then I have to
right.
translate that to Filipino.
That's true. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah. That's
There's
a
an
good
extra
point.
step.
There's an extra step for you. That's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah. Susan says, can I phone a friend to finish this card for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Susan, let us know where in the world are you. Maybe a friend can come help.
Oh, I found my missing wing. I was looking for this last time. It's here.
That's too funny.
Oh.
Okay, so I think if you've made your marks, folks, I'm gonna go on to clue 12. Hope you're all still with us. Glue piece
No.
B. That's your piece B. Those were the ones that we scored, the little ones, the spring mechanism.
Okay.
You want to
Mhm.
glue that to piece E at your mark.
How?
Your mark.
Mhm.
How do we glue it?
With removable adhesive.
No, do we do it like this way, that way?
the left of the mark, right of the mark, down the center of the mark.
Right, I know. I knew somebody was gonna be like, "Are we centering it? Is it off?"
Yeah.
Okay, hey folks, there's a event on the big screen. Anyone want to cheat and made it easier for you all?
Are you going that way?
So Yvette, did you like the mark? What would be the edge of the folded thingy, the mechanism,
Yeah.
or is it the middle?
Yvette's trying
Do
to
we
figure it out.
center it, or do we like on the edge?
If it's holding this piece up, though, right? It's a spring mechanism.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you got to put them. Again, I'm using removable adhesive. I got to put them where it might actually be able to hold this whole thing. I'm going to center them for now.
All the comments. In the center of the mark, landscape or portrait,
Yeah.
horizontal
See,
or
same
vertical.
questions, friends. Go.
At the mark or near the mark. Well, folks, I made Yvette big so that if anyone would like to cheat, you can.
You're telling us to cheat
okay.
up, Yvette. Fine.
Okay, got it. Good job,
Here,
Yvette.
Irene.
I agree.
Hey, Irene's offering a suggestion: vertically with peaks of the M facing the fold line.
With the peaks of the M
Why?
facing.
Why?
Why you got the folds facing in?
Why?
Yeah.
I just felt like it. I don't know.
That's like, oh.
Because I thought this is how it would open up that way.
I
Yvette's
don't know.
like-
I will just put it. No.
Yvette's
this
like
is it.
instincts. That's why.
This is it. That's it. No more.
I mean, if we're hearing it, I don't think it matters.
Okay, there you go. I'm just doing it.
I'm just
Do it.
That's the spirit. Just do
Yeah,
it.
just do it.
Oh,
Okay, let's borrow somebody else's tagline.
Hashtag not sponsored. Just do
Not
it.
sponsored, but we should.
Oh, good point. Delise says, what did the instructions say? The instructions read, word for word, glue piece B to piece E at your mark. Repeat with the second piece B.
Oh, where's my second?
Roberta says, first mistake is thinking. Yeah, that is so true, Roberta, because a lot of times, we tend to read into stuff. So if you just follow the words, maybe that's all you gotta do.
I don't know.
There's still some uncertainty. I did
Yeah,
see
doubt.
uh, Jana put a 3. So on screen guess who feels confident.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. I
Was-
will. Then just
Okay,
do it, girl.
there you go.
There you go. So it's gonna do like that and then open. Eventually, I think this will we will
Wait, can you
stick
flip
it
to the
here.
Can you flip to the back to see how you glued it? Of There you go. So folks, and then did you glue? There were questions about on the mark, centered,
Oh,
inside, outside.
okay, at the edge. So my edge of the folded mechanism at the edge of
Yeah,
the
on the inside of it,
yes,
towards
on the
the.
inside of it. I don't know if that's right, guys. Again, you do you go go.
You do you.
That's how I did it. You can do the opposite. Go.
Oh, that's so funny.
Let's have many variations and see which one opens up
Yeah.
better.
Right, exactly. So I mean, and if folks, I'll just bring this up again. So if you want to cheat off of a vet, you pick who you want to cheat off of. Choice is yours. By the way, I think somebody said
I
this.
did what Yvette did.
It's
There you go.
it's kind of inconsequential, but
Okay.
yes, Adelaide, you put both pieces on on the same piece E. Piece E should have 2 pencil marks. So you just want to put it
Right.
one on one pencil mark and the other on the other pencil mark.
I know. I remember I make 2 cards. One I'll put on the outside of the mark.
See, this is how Lala. Do you play at the casino this way too? You're like, I'll bet on red and black.
Guys, I actually have a hard time entering casinos because they would
Oh.
always ask me when I was younger, you're not allowed here. I said, excuse me, I'm like this age because I'm small, right? And so
Aw.
they always think like I'm,
You're
underage.
younger? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Aw.
I'm not. Hello. They wouldn't let me into the to the floor.
Aw. Hey, but that's good. Forever young.
Yeah.
I'm not
It
gonna
has
read
its
this, but I
benefit.
do want to bring it on screen. Yes,
Oh,
Meg
goodness.
really is not feeling well. It wasn't just to catch grief, to avoid
Mhm.
catching grief.
Mhm.
You can pass on your grief to Meg privately if you'd like.
Meg, feel better soon, my friend.
We'll
Yes.
just make a line.
Yeah. Okay, clue. If everybody's good, if you cheated off anybody, well, I didn't bring Sarah Liz on screen, but
No, you did not, and I decided to put them in the middle.
okay. Well,
It
let
felt
me
like it.
wait.
It
Hold
felt
on.
right.
Let's
This one's
show.
this
It
way.
felt right.
It felt right. I did it both ways,
Yeah. See,
and it's
Sarah,
removable, so we'll
Sarah
see.
Liz is kind of you're spreading your bets too.
You bet. You bet.
That's a
That's
good
a
reason
great
to do.
one because you're in the middle. So that's
Yeah.
that's a 50-50 chance already, right?
Oh goodness. Christy says we need a doctor's note from Meg.
Agreed.
Oh, okay. So friends who had a guess earlier on as to what we're making, this is just to check in. Is your guess still valid, or are we still on track to
Yeah.
making what you guessed?
Mine
We
is
still
still
have
valid.
we still
Ooh.
have
Still
these pieces
disgruntled
of
about it.
paper though, right? So we still have 2. Oh, 3.
Irene says this project isn't intended to close, right? Because it's more stuff than my Thanksgiving turkey.
Irene.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
Card case
Mine's
says
5,000.
nope, I was way off base. T says that's why there's a belly band question mark.
Oh, this is
I don't think
going
it's
to
a
be
belly band.
belly band.
Wait, no,
You're
wait, you
right.
guys, look. These little pieces fit perfectly on this. I thought it was going to be a belly band too. So I have doubts though, because look, these little
Oh,
rectangles fit the width. So I'm almost, anyway, I have thoughts there.
I have
oh yeah,
Trying
fun.
not
you're
to.
right with the matting to boot. Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
Francie
Mm-hmm.
says, so it's not a hat? Okay, I will answer Francie. This is not a hat. It's one of the few times I actually give an answer.
Huh.
Oh
I
gosh,
need Meg to
Irene.
know that I had to plug in my phone so that I could keep streaming.
Oh no. Are you
No,
almost
no, no.
okay? I think
I'm trying to
Yvette
be
is
proactive.
frozen. Yvette's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, wait, is she back? I
Yeah.
can't.
No. Things are wiggling. I see acetate moving,
Oh, you
I
do?
think.
Okay, so then
Oh,
it's
no,
just
never mind. That's Lala.
That's
oh,
Lala.
I was about to say, I was like, maybe it's just on my end.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Oh, there,
Yeah,
it's moving.
my
Oh, yeah.
computer's ready to die, and so is my phone. But
Yikes. Okay, let's speed it up.
Mm.
Now what you want to do is
The other end
glue
of
the other end of piece B
Yeah.
to piece A.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all the words.
How am I supposed to cheat off Yvette?
Oh,
She's
no,
back.
she's back.
She's back. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. This is very risky.
There. Like that? As if you're gonna answer me.
Will not,
There you go.
but I will put everybody
No.
equally sized. So folks in the chat,
There.
feel free to cheat off of whomever you'd
Can you
like.
show me the clue again real quick?
Yeah. It was not very
To
telling.
the other end of piece. B is this little thing back here, right?
Yes.
To piece A. Okay. That's okay. That's all I needed.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? This was smart. Nina says I made sure to use 65-pound or less since it said paper. Ooh, you're so smart. That was a good read because Irene used 100-pound cover weight, so her card is
So did
definitely-
I.
oh my gosh, your card's gonna weigh a ton.
Oh,
Here we
it's
are, like this, like
open like that.
Colleen says, "Oh my, this day's making me
I don't
laugh
know.
so hard with all these stubs." Thank you all for this. Aw. It's so great. I think that's why I like watching people craft and having fun doing it. Yes, we do always have fun on Crafty Fun with Friends. That makes sense.
Yes.
Not. T says glue where?
I hope this is right. Okay, I'm reserving my other one just to make sure in case this is wrong.
I put one on with the fold in the middle, and then I folded the card closed
Yeah.
to get glue for the second one to make sure it could close in case it's supposed to.
Mm,
I'm about to do it again, if that's helpful.
So when you open,
there you go. Okay, so folks, if you need somebody to cheat off of, I think Lala feels pretty confident. I think Yvette
Yeah.
feels really confident. I think Sarah Liz is.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
good.
you're good.
I feel good.
So
I mean, good enough to use removable adhesive again. That's, but, I'm gonna do the one with the little tabs in the middle.
Okay. Okay,
We'll see.
I've got 1-1 in the chat. Let me know how it's going, folks. Okay, T's a 1. Jen says, imagine using not your mama's cardstock for this. It might make it a
Oh
weapon.
my gosh.
Oh, Wendy. Wendy is a 1. Wendy's joining us from Australia, so
hi
friend.
Wendy.
Kind of
Actually,
close in time to
Wendy and
Lala.
I are happy that you moved back your time a little bit, so it's not too early for us.
Yeah, it's when the time changes, it gets
Yes.
worse, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
earlier by an hour. So now
Yeah.
you guys are back to your original.
We're back to our Okay, I see a lot of ones, and so I'm gonna move us along to 14. This I'll say is a little bit optional. You can, if you want, glue the top point of E to A, like right
Okay.
at the
Yeah.
center.
So it's not wobbly. Okay, got it.
So
That's why I put mine in the middle.
yeah. So if you'd like, you can kind of put a little glue just at that top point and kind of glue that down. E to A. Right at the top point. Okay. And should oh, I think this hopefully answers your question. Should we glue the spine down too? Not that it'll stay. Yeah, just at the top point. Because if you I guess technically you could maybe, I don't know.
I think you'd have a hard time getting it open and closed if you did the whole
Yes,
spine.
because
okay,
there's
yeah, that's what
already
I was
this.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Folks, this is like the not quite the blind leading the blind because I did test it, but you know, it's me. I don't test these things on the regular for a reason. Okay, so I'm gonna truck us along to 15. Now, what you want to do is take your piece J, which is color paper 8, glue that to color paper 7, which is piece I, and you do that for all 6 of them. So piece 8 is 1 and 5/8, pardon, 1 and 5/8 wide by 2 inches tall. I is 1 3/4 of an inch wide by 2 1/8 tall. And just glue those to each other. Oh, where are all of my pieces? Okay, here we go.
Friends, did anybody get fun stuff on Black Friday?
Mine is already 1/4 of an inch thick. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine too, at where that spring mechanism is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I used like 100-pound cardstock for the springs because that's kind of all I have.
Well, that's
over
good.
Here.
That's good.
Mm.
Did you ask about Black Friday shopping?
I did. I want to know what people got.
Hey, Mary. Welcome. So, folks, on screen and in the chat, any good Black Friday shopping you all have done?
I don't do Black Friday shopping.
Are you for real?
Oh my goodness, I love you.
Are you on a no buy or?
No, I just hate Black Friday.
But that's
I don't
when the
want to be
deals
out
are.
there with all the people.
They are.
Oh no, like
my
online
time
shopping.
and my sanity is worth more to me than a few dollars.
No, I wouldn't go out and do crowds.
Oh gosh, not in public.
Yeah. Good grief, no, not in public. No.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No.
But you don't even do.
If I want something, I'll just get it.
What about online?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, I've been saving up for Black Friday for months. For months.
Really?
Well, yeah, for equipment-y types of things. Yeah. So I got a new camera. I got a new printer.
Dang.
I got a Cricut.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I mean, I've been saving and planning for this. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't buy a whole lot of stamps and dies though.
J is 6 pieces cut at 1 5/8 wide by 2 inches tall. I is 6 pieces cut at 1 3/4 of an inch by 2 1/8. Ooh, no shopping for tea. Oh wow, you all are so good.
You guys.
Wow, wow, a lot of you.
No judge. I'm just proud of you.
Seriously. Well, that's amazing. I'm surprised because Jennifer McGuire did her whole 12-hour live stream
Oh
yesterday.
my gosh, right?
I thought for sure she would have convinced everybody to buy something. I didn't watch it, but I caught like a little bit at the tail end.
Yeah, I caught maybe 10 minutes at the beginning. And I was like, yeah, I don't need to want more stuff.
Right, exactly. I was like, I don't need to be persuaded. I bought a couple of things. I bought a thermal cinch, so I have that.
You did?
Yeah, it's
Oh, I did
cool.
see that. I have one and I haven't used it yet. I'll have
It's
to watch your videos.
cool. It's so easy. Oh, Peggy says, yeah, I watched almost the whole day. Yeah, I kind
Oh,
of
wow.
figured because she had a lot
So
of
Peggy, did you buy anything?
yeah,
Oh,
right.
that
Because she had a lot of the companies
Yeah.
gave her exclusive offers and like coupon codes that she could offer her audience. I was like, man, if I watch, I know I'm gonna buy a lot of stuff.
exactly.
Mhm. And I was tabbed out.
Yeah, yeah, you
Mm.
were. But that's the time to buy it, though. I mean,
Right. Like I've been asking you and everybody else what camera they've been using for ages, and I've tried some of them, but then like I actually bought the one Alicia recommended,
The
so
Sony
it's not
Z.
here yet.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
that camera probably won't disappoint because it's nice.
yeah, I mean, I hope.
Yeah, it is. It is very nice. I'm just a Canon girl because I've already built up my lenses, but otherwise I would be into Sony.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm not going to use it for anything but filming. You know what I mean? Like I don't need. Okay,
Ooh.
so June says she's looking for an inkjet printer. I just bought one, and I will do like a. It's one that somebody recommended in one of our live streams. It's the Canon Pixma G7020, I want to say. And I'll do like an unboxing and a review once I kind of feel like I know if it's any good.
I heard that the printer is nice because it can take up more than 200 GSM paper in. Because the thing with
Yes.
Epson, it has a difficulty if it's more than 180 GSM feeding through it. So that's a good buy.
Yeah. This one says like literally on the back will take 300 GSM
Yeah.
or in the whatever.
Okay, so for
So-
folks on the American system of things, please translate GSM to pounds cover.
Accent opaque 100 pound is 297 GSM.
There you go. Sorry,
you go.
guys, because I know GSM.
But it just depends on like your brand. GSM is the grams per square meter, maybe.
Yes.
Mhm.
And they're all, yeah, it's a hot
Well,
mess.
Yeah, I mean, and I have a video on the back to basics of paper, but basically GSM is actual true measurement because it is grams per square meter, and it's very specifically that. Whereas cover weight, the reason why your 80 pound from one brand is different from 80 pound from another brand is that it depends on the size paper sheet that they produce, which can vary. There's no standard. And so they just weigh, that. And since everybody has like an initial different size, it can vary quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see some ones, and I think everybody on screen looks like they're ready. So here's what we're gonna do next, folks. On piece H, which is 11 and a quarter wide by 2 and a quarter tall, you want to score that along the 11 and 1/4 inch edge at 1 7/8. 1 7/8. 3 3/4. 5 5/8. 7 1/2.
Oh, I don't have a 7 1/2. I'll
You
figure it out.
can-
I'll figure it
You
out.
can turn it and do the start from the beginning. 7 1/2
Okay.
and then 9 3/8.
Okay, gotta go to the bigger, the mama.
The mama
Scoreboard.
scoreboard. Okay, so folks, if you are not working on a scoreboard that scores all the way out to past 10 inches, what you can do is score 1 7/8, score 3 3/4, score 5 5/8, turn your paper 180 degrees, and from the opposite end, score the first two, 1 7/8, 3 3/4. Oh gosh, I feel like I need to peek ahead. I don't know what the next, what is the next clue coming up?
How? Okay, okay, didn't say fold, guys. Didn't say fold yet. Okay. Okay,
I
just
think
talking to myself.
You're telling yourself, well,
you're just reminding yourself.
Yes, Lara, do not fold
so
yet.
tempting.
Okay, so I feel like more than one person's trying to guess as to what the next clue is. Okay, I think folks are good there, and so Lala, are you scoring your second one or your first one?
Second.
Okay, so now what you want to do, I've moved us on to clue 17, folks. So the IJ combo that you glued together, glue one of those to the center of each section on piece H, which is what we just scored. So
1, 2.
Oh, Delise is a 2. Okay. No worries, friends. Do you need the score lines again? Hold on. Let me bring up the slides. Delise, there are the score lines if you need it. And then for folks who don't need it, glue your IJ combo to each of the sections that basically in between each score line that you just made.
So, Linda, do you shop Black Friday?
I mean, a little, but not a ton. To be honest, there wasn't really much that I was kind of on the lookout for, and then like the thermal cinch was probably it. And then I've tried to get better at buying things for the sake of buying things because they're on sale.
Yes.
So, and to be honest, these days, I get like really excited by like a stamp set or a die set, and then I have to think to myself, when am I ever gonna have the time to craft with that?
Yes.
'Cause I'm like drowning in DT work.
Well, I don't know how you do it, and like I'm on, I don't know, more than I think I'm on, but yeah, I'm just out of time.
Yeah. And then I feel kind of bad because then I'm like, I've bought this, it's sitting in my stash, and I'd like to craft with it, but the honest truth is I'm just never going to get to it.
Yep.
Then that's how things end up in the mystery de-stash boxes that I'm selling, folks. So,
my goodness.
By the way, I do want to say, if you want, stash goodies, mostly new, some slightly gently used, there's still a sale on my website that you can get 10% off site-wide, and that's all of everything that's on my site. So that includes all of the online classes. It includes the mystery box, which I think at the moment there's 2 still available. Box number 1, there's I think there's only 3 left of that one. And I think only like a dozen left of box number 1. But you can get it at 10%, and they're already super discounted. Box number 1 is $300 of crafts goodies. That doesn't even include the value of like the handmade cards from all of the instructors who contributed to that box. And it's being sold for like just over $100. Box number 2 is a little bit smaller. It's $200 worth of supplies being sold at under 100, and then you can take the Black Friday discount off of that.
Whoa.
So Delise, the Clue 17, I think you're on this one now. So you want to take your IJ combos and then glue them onto that strip, kind of like how I think Yvette's phone probably died because we are like over the 2-hour mark. So kind of like how Sarah Liz has hers. A little something like that. And Lala's working on her 2 side by side. So
Yeah, I'm done.
perfect.
I'm going to mute for a second because I got to try to get in my closet to get a strip for my other card.
Oh,
And
Nice.
it's always sketchy.
Everything is glittered. I love
ooh,
it.
that's so pretty, Lala.
Yeah.
I love it. Love
I
it.
followed colored paper this time.
Look
So
at
there you
you.
go.
Look at you following it to the T.
Yeah. Normally I
Yeah.
don't.
I do
So-
think we lost Yvette. It might be her phone ran out, or she might be having internet issues because that's she's been struggling. Okay, so we're gonna. I see some ones, so I think we're set to go on to the next. Okay, we gotta glue, folks. Glue the right section. Yay, Yvette's back. Glue the right section of piece H, that's that long strip, to the front of piece E, which is also already on our card base. Now you want to line up the right and the bottom edge.
The right section.
Piece E, the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Piece E is the house.
Right section.
Roberta says, I fell asleep. Oops. And hi, Sarah. Welcome, friend. So take the right edge of your piece H, which is that long strip that's got all of the little panels.
Did I miss an instruction to fold? Or no?
You didn't. I have to add that instruction. But that's okay.
Fine.
Go ahead and glue this down first.
Okay.
We'll roll with it. Since I already brought it on screen. Yeah, I didn't. Sorry, folks. I'm a bad tester. Should have caught this.
Inspired.
Okay. So, I'm going to insert. So what you want to do, Lenny, is you're just gonna glue the first section, the rightmost section of piece H, to piece E, which is your house, and you want to line them up so that it's flush right and flush bottom. So those two edges should be flush with each other. Trying to look at my on-screen guests to see who's got, nobody's glued yet. I think because we lost a vest.
Then is it on the inside where the house is or the back part?
Sarah Liz is glued. Is that glued?
Yeah.
Okay, she's got it right.
Ah, okay, there.
Oh, hey.
To the house. Oh, this is H. This is E. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
the house is E.
All right.
Yep. And then, hey Yvette. Okay, so we did neglect. I'm gonna insert a step here. So piece H, you've already scored it, and so starting on your right edge, let's start to fold. Valley.
Okay.
Starting on the right.
Yeah. Here we go. Mountain. Valley. Why do you have valley, mountain? Oh, valley, mountain.
I'm just recording, right?
Yeah, mountain and then valley.
Okay.
I was like, how come you're not done
Okay.
yet? And then I thought I was like looking
Because
at
you
mine.
quit telling me to fold things. I'm following instructions.
Oh, it's a
You know.
Christmas tree. Oh, quiet.
Yeah. I was like, keep going. Okay,
Yeah,
so
being
let's see.
good.
Yeah, I know you are. Okay, so let's see where Yvette is at. Okay, so Yvette, the clue that you missed was glue the right section of piece H, which is that long one. You want to glue just the right section to piece E, which is your house. And you want to line it up so that the right and the bottom edge are flush with each other.
Okay.
Oh, look at Delise skipping ahead. She said I already glued my other side.
Oh, I did not because I'm waiting.
Yeah. Okay, and then
But I think,
Yvette,
yeah,
So
that's right.
tempting.
and then Yvette, we kind of have to improvise and add a step here. So there is some folding because we never folded piece H. So you just want to fold starting at the right edge, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley.
This is so pretty.
Just valley, mountain, fold until you get to the other end. I don't know if I said it enough times. Yeah, just like that. Okay, Yvette's with us. You're good. Yeah, Wendy, so not a belly van. You're right, not a belly van. Oh, yes. Oh, Adelaide, thank you for the reminder. If you are crafting along, I hope you'll share whether you're crafting along on the replay or you are crafting along live with us. Do feel free if you'd like to share what you've made to the Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group. There it is. I just put a link to it in the live chat. And if you post what you've made today before we close out the stream, I will bring it up on screen so everybody can check out what you've made. So I've seen some ones, so I'm gonna keep trucking ahead here because it is this. We're almost there. We're almost at the end, folks. I think we're at the end. Okay, so glue that left section, and some folks might have already skipped ahead a little. So you can glue the left section of piece H now, which is that long strip, to piece E, which is your house. And you can line it, if you trust the measurements, you can line it up so that the left edge and the bottom edge are flush, or you can just fold your accordion down and then close your card on top. Because this half-inch card we're making here should fold.
It should.
Oh,
man.
Delise, I am not reading it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're too much. It's going to weigh a full half pound. Well, no one said it's going to be cheap to send. This would be good for the holidays, folks, if you send a card with a present, you know?
Just don't send it international. It's gonna it's gonna
that's-
weigh so much.
Yeah. This is true. Okay,
That's
so if everybody, yeah, this is definitely for hand delivery. Okay, so folks, now you can decorate if you'd like, and we won't hang around to watch everybody decorate, but basically you're done with this card, and congratulations, you've just made a Concertina pop-up card. So congrats, everybody.
It's called Concertina.
I know. I had to like slow down too as I was reading it. I was like, does one say that? Okay, so friends, who guessed it? Who did you guess this at some point, what we were making, and at what clue did you figure it out? Sarah Liz, so you guessed it, right?
I did not. I did
no.
not. I thought we were making a mini album until a couple steps ago.
What?
Yeah,
Even though it said card base?
Yep. Yep.
Well,
I was like, how are you putting this much cardstock on a card?
You know, only I would like openly lie like that.
Well,
But Meg is really nice. You see, you have to understand like who put the clues together.
well, you
Uh,
know, okay.
Irene says it's so heavy it might have its own gravitational pull.
I'm definitely going to give this to someone who's going to be like, what? I don't, and then like make their brains explode. That's my favorite,
Oh,
you
this
know?
is a lot of the folks who thought that they might have known. It sounds like it wasn't exactly what their guess was, but yeah, I've never seen this either.
So
Um,
pretty.
yeah. So, folks, so this is, I think everybody on screen got it. So basically, concertina is basically like this accordion. It's just another. It's like the British word for accordion. I think. I think. So that's this part, and it's considered a pop up because of like the spring mechanism, kind of popping it all out. And then, to be honest, I skipped the fourth one on the back just to like shed some weight.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
Right? Because it's you don't really I don't think you really need the back, but you do need the front because when this closes, oh gosh, Yvette's card is gorgeous. Look at those papers.
Yes.
They're like
Ah,
galaxy.
I'm very jelly. Yeah, those are beautiful. I do not want to buy that, so never mind. I'm not gonna look anymore.
I wrote it down.
It's
I'll
not
remind
fake,
everyone
we
in
don't
the
want
chat
No,
later.
no, no, please don't. Oh, we do not need. We do not need. Oh, look at this. Okay, so folks, if you are sharing, please do feel free. I see. So Delise said she just posted. So let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. You can see hers. Look at that. Oh, look at her little stuffy. That's cute. I love all the rainbows.
Oh,
See, you
that paper is beautiful.
Oh, I see the part that you skipped. So you just skipped one of the matte layers, which
Yeah.
is on the house, which is totally fine. It looks gorgeous. So like a
Whose is
lot of
this? Oh, Deli's.
it's Delisa's. And this is not MCA, but this is a gorgeous card. Look at that. I think
Oh,
this
it's got the purple paper.
is this craft roulette?
I think so.
Yeah, because I see the
I don't know if
gate.
it's this week. It's not from last night's episode because I haven't seen that one yet. I was at Thanksgiving number 80,
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Yeah, so that's what we've made. We'll hang out for a little bit just to give folks time to post if you'd like. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I'll be curious to see, Sarah Liz, how yours, the one you're doing right now, how it looks with that spring mechanism in the middle.
Yeah, I think it's gonna just be
It'll just be closer, right, to the card ultimately, I feel.
well, I feel like the other one, I mean, there is kind of an angle down. Oh, there
Right.
goes my other light. Oh, give me a second. I
Yeah,
think there might be a
so
little more pop, or it might feel a little like higher.
okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
if you attached your little springs at the bottom, flush to the bottom, it'll look like this from the bottom, where everything really kind of expands and pops forward. So it'll be interesting
Yeah.
to see if you get more or less dimension by attaching it to the more upwards.
Like,
But really, it's kind
my
of
reeds
forgiving.
are up higher, but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
Okay. So
know
yeah.
if they're real different. Let me get this guy on here too. And then I did mine in white, so I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna add a whole bunch of die cuts on there and just pretend like it doesn't close. It doesn't close.
Like it's not meant to.
That's not. Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, we've got Jana posted. Look at that. Oh wait, how many did you do?
Oh, kind of
This
looks
is
like a Christmas tree. I
yeah,
love that.
yeah. This is gonna be perfect for Christmas. Oh, look at, yeah, this is oh, this is Wendy. She's like, now I'm gonna start again with DSP and less heavy paper.
Hmm.
But yay, this is a good, like, it's a good base, right? For whatever you want to, however you
Yes.
want to decorate it after. Um, so, um, cheater that I am, I use, so in case folks are wondering, like, I think maybe 80 pound is good for these kind of base pieces here, like your the base of your house and the base of your card. And then I layer with 65 pound, and then for my solid color cardstock, and then the smallest layer, I actually just printed that on like 32 text weight paper. So my,
Oh, that's
yeah.
smart.
So I use digital paper. So mine does actually close down pretty. Well, not it closes flat, but it's not thin. You know, it's still pretty chunky, like a good
Hmm.
3/8 of
Yeah.
an inch. But yeah, this is so. I mentioned to you all, I let you all know that I couldn't figure out the last step of how to glue this piece on, and Meg wasn't getting back to me as quickly as I would have liked for her to respond, meaning instantly.
Right.
So I did Google it, and if you are interested, Sam Calcott, Made to Surprise,
Oh.
she has a video tutorial on this if you want to see like a more sped up tutorial. But I actually might do this card on my channel too at some point because it's fun. This
Yeah.
is one of the things I like about MCA. It gives me ideas for videos. Because it's always a card I've never seen. So yeah. Oh, Irene posted her big boy. Irene, I hope you posted a photo of it as closed as it will
For
ever
sure.
be, because I'm kind of curious to know how thick it ended up being. Oh, she weighed it.
Oh my goodness.
2.3 ounces. Oh, that is way more than.
Irene.
You're too funny, my friend. Can we get a shot profile to see how thick this is? How much it'll actually close? Oh, that's too funny. So for folks not in the US, you can only for the cost of a single stamp, you can only at most send 1 ounce. And so this is well over that limit. Thanks, Jana. This is my printable, cuttable, creatables project that once it's completed will go up on the printable, cuttable, creatables blog, and it's really pretty papers. It's part of a digital paper pack, and it's there's lots of different snowflakes. I printed out these two from the same set as well. I saved my teal. Just even though I knew what we were making, I was like, I still want to just save it. Even though it's digital and I can print out as much as I want. I don't know. I'm just weird that way. But let's get a close up of. You're gonna put the polar bear
I
on here?
might. And I mean, because like, am I ever really going to try to close this thing? I don't think so. And so I kind of want,
Oh,
to just like
yeah,
stick him in there and then,
yeah.
yeah.
You can pop
And
him
I
up
think I
too.
could. I'd just be gluing. It's not a lot, but
Just do
I
a
could.
pop-up mechanism, and you can just make a little pop-up for him in the center.
Yeah. Well, and I was thinking too about like something else fun to do would be take some like acetate pieces and have like
Oh
little
yeah, your little
critters and things
cuties.
like sticking out, and then it might actually still close. So I'm thinking about that too. Um, yeah,
Fun.
yeah. And then this is the other one. I really don't think that the pop is all that different, aside from like the tip sits lower on
Okay.
the first one. but they close equally well. I don't have anything to decorate this one. I just like randomly found the paper while we were working on the first one. So I was like, well, let's try those.
Well, that is a good way to approach MCA. Just use your scraps when you can.
No,
Especially, well, this had a lot of big pieces, though, to be honest.
it did.
Um,
It did.
oh,
Um,
T posted. Okay, one sec. Let's bring up T's. Oh, T decorated already, too. Look at that.
oh, wow.
Oh,
She's
wow.
fast.
Dang,
Oh,
girl.
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
Look at that. Oh, I like how you put stuff
Oh,
behind so it looks like it's kind of tucked in. That's really
yeah.
cool.
So it's like there's a purpose for the pop-up, right? Because you want to sneak in
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, that's so smart.
Yeah, I
Oh, she
love it
decorated the
too.
front too. Gee, dang. Look at that.
All right.
That's a lot of
I love
tags
that.
on a single card. That's awesome. Oh, I think I'm looping. Pretty fab. I love it. Thank you for sharing,
Mhm.
friend. So pretty. So let's see. Oh gosh, Lala. There's never a Crafty Fun episode with Lala who that doesn't include fussy cutting. Girl fussy cuts like a machine.
You're fast.
I know, right? Like just watch her go.
Oh, wow.
See, Lala
And they're like
doesn't
already
need.
cut out. You're just taking off the white trim.
Yes, this is an ephemera pack. But I
Yeah.
don't like the white one because I don't have any white on this one, so it
Yeah.
feels off. Right. So I just want to remove all those white.
I don't get you. You, T, Sire, like
Yeah.
you all take ephemera. It's already cut.
Right?
And then you fussy cut off the white. Like I get it with
Not for
the
anything.
reason to do it, and it looks great when you do, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
y'all are
I'm
extra.
not doing it.
I
Not.
See how much prettier that is,
I
right?
know it is.
No, it is. It totally is.
It
I'm also
actually
not doing
matches
it.
now with the paper, right? So
Yeah,
love
I'm
it.
very jealous that I can't be bothered. Gonna be
Nope.
honest. I really can't because it's so much work for me.
Okay, because I think, as I said many times over, Lynn, I don't have a brother's cut and cut. So
You don't need one. The speed that you fussy cut at. Oh, check this
that's
out.
how I think I
Seriously.
learned how to do this fast. Right?
Look.
Because I do it so
Oh
often.
my gosh, this is from Nina. Look at she
Oh,
decorated all the cute. I like the hot cocoa mix. That's yummy.
exactly. Right? So you can actually put it there.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
brilliant.
Amazing.
Such a good idea. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, well, I love everybody's projects. Thanks so much everybody for hanging out with us for another super fun Crafty Fun with Friends. We're gonna wrap up, so do continue to post to the Facebook group if you'd like for us to see. But I'll start to wrap up, and also let's see. First up, I will, because this is the time where we give everybody a moment to kind of promote themselves. So, firstly, big thank you again to Meg, who designed and introduced us all to this Concertina pop-up card. Do follow Meg on Instagram, which is where she posts most of her projects. She is meg.2241 on Instagram, and her link is on screen now. If you'd like to pop on over, check out her creations, and give her a follow if you like what you see and you want to see more of it in your feed. Meg is participating in the Blindfold Challenge on December 3rd. It will be hosted on my channel. So what that means is Meg is going to be on camera doing her thing, and I'm going to be her virtual helper to read the live chat for her and help her if she's struggling to find something, because she will be blindfolded and crafting and trying to make some cards. So please hang out with her as well as everybody else who is participating. T is going to drop a link in the Facebook group. And so you can start the hop, I think, on T's channel. And I don't know what else Meg has coming up. So we'll leave that. And then Yvette is Yvette Olia Creates here on YouTube. And so again, I have her channel up on screen if you want to pop on over to check out her channel. Yvette live streams regularly Tuesdays in the afternoon Pacific time. I don't want to say the wrong time, but I know it's the afternoon. However, Yvette is going live every day in December from the 1st, I think, to the 24th. She's going to be opening, I think, 3 advent calendars.
Oh, wow.
I think 3 crafty advent calendars, one of them being Spellbinders. I don't know what the other 2 are. It is a morning live stream, so I believe 8 a.m. The best thing to do, because I've already seen her schedule it, is to pop on over to her channel, go to the live tab on her profile, and you'll see she's already, I think, scheduled day 1 and day 2. So that's the best way to know what time it is locally where you are. And you can hang out with her live as she opens her advent calendars. So do check that out. And now to my guests who are still on screen. Lala, since you're in the upper left corner, just remind folks where to find you on the socials. And do you have something coming up that you can give us a little heads up about so that we can be on the lookout?
Yes, again, thank you so much for being here and for inviting me again, Lynn. This is my favorite, as I said. So I'm Mommy Guide Inc. again. For those who are meeting me for the first time virtually, I will be going live every day till December 31st. Philippine time, so that's January 1st, your date and time, right? So I do what we call a vlogmas. So it's a Christmas going live every day, the whole December. So I hope that you can drop by. The time will be different because it depends on who my guest is. Okay, otherwise, if not, it's going to be 8:45 p.m. Philippine time. So that's 9:45. No, that's no 7:45 Eastern, and then you just go check the other time.
Yeah.
So-
Just do the time math. Hey,
All right, there you go.
sorry to interrupt. I
Yes.
forgot. T reminded me that Yvette is also participating in the blindfold challenge on December 3rd.
Yes,
Thank you,
that's a
T.
super fun thing. Yes, so there, and I'll be also doing the advent calendars. I'll be doing 2, one from a local bought one, and of course the Spellbinders one. I just finished Stitchmas, by the way, 12 days of
Oh my
Stitchmas, so you
gosh.
can watch that on replay. It was an everyday thing. I had so much fun. So it's like more
Yay.
than a month going live every day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so folks, lots of choices for crafting your Advent goodies. So I know, I think Cece, did you ask, or maybe it was Cindy who asked, who's sharing inspiration? You got lots of choices. So, and Adelaide says Alicia did that last year too. Alicia is also streaming. This is what I mean, folks. When other
Yeah.
creators
Yeah.
are cranking it up in December, I'm just sitting back, kicking my feet up and taking a break. So you've got lots of choices. I'm not going to even try to compete. And you've got Alicia going live every day from the 1st through the 24th. She has called me Crafty Owl here on YouTube. That's going live with Advent. Lala Mommy Guide Inc. is going live every day of December. So when you're in a little bit of live stream withdrawal on the 25th, tune in to Lala because she's still going strong for the rest of the year.
Yay.
So if you haven't already, do pop on over to Lala's channel. She is here on screen at Mommy Guide Inc. on YouTube. And the best way to know what time, because Lala's Vlogmas is a different time each day depending on who is her guest and their availability. So that actually means for Lala, sometimes she's streaming twice a day, her day, or
Yeah,
sometimes twice a day,
Oh my
our
goodness.
day. So
exactly.
Lala's very, very sweet to be accommodating to her guest. She kind of lets us choose. So thank you, Lala. I'm gonna be joining Lala on the 14th of December.
Yes. Yay.
Our 14th. I think it's gonna be Lala's 15th. And so be on the lookout for that. And so I was saying the best way to know what time she's actually going live is subscribe to her channel and hit the notify button so that you get, or ring the bell or whatever YouTube wants us to say about that, because then you'll get an alert when she's about to go live and you'll get reminders and all of that good stuff. Oh, check this out. So Yvette back in the live chat here, she says she might be doing some giveaways too. So
Woo.
very, very awesome.
Hmm.
Thank you. Yvette says, I'll be going live every day in December. Yep. To share. Okay, it is 3 advents and it is 8 a.m. Pacific time. There you go, folks. See, I got that mostly right. Yay me. All right. So thank you, Lala. Love your card. Can't wait to see both of them when they're done. And then Sarah Liz, hi friend. Remind folks, I've got your link on
Hi.
screen, but remind folks where all they can find you and what do you have coming up that you can share with us?
Yeah, I have lots coming up, lots and lots. So you can find me at Sassy's LLC on YouTube and Instagram and Patreon, and then Sassy's LLC cards on Facebook. I have a new printable kit coming out next Friday on the 6th. So the first and third Friday of every month, I have free printables. And this one is a sassy themed holiday card. So
Oh,
this one is going to say,
exciting.
forget the gifts. I'm giving everyone my opinion this Christmas. And then if you want to, if you want to do a tri-fold version, there's also then a get excited, for my opinion that I don't really ever hold back.
I
So
think it's funny that you say, "Oh, I'm doing a sassy version." Like every
they
kid you
always
put
have
out is
some.
sassy. I don't know what you're talking about. They're all really
They always
hilarious.
have some, but I try genuinely to have a good balance of like sweet and sassy sentiments. And this one is just sassy. It's just sassy. And then I'll have some like strip sentiments that are just like everyday use. And then there'll be digital papers and other things, especially for Patreon members. Also, in my giant shopping spree for Black Friday, I bought 5 or 6 grab bags. So we're going to do unboxings and giveaways for all of those in December because I don't have time to use those supplies, but I I like to open them and see what's in them. And I do, and they were really good deals. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, it's really important to me that card making be accessible and affordable to everyone. It's why I give away free kits all the time. And so I was like, well, this is a way that I can give back because I started my Patreon a couple months ago and it has been more successful than I could have even like imagined. And so I was like, I should
Yay.
reinvest that money and the people who are supporting me. And so I don't know if it's going to be 6 days of giveaways or 12. It kind of depends on how quickly things get here, but keep a lookout for that. Yeah, lots coming up.
Awesome. Well, I think that's really fabulous. Congrats on the success of your Patreon. So, folks, if you don't know, you can support Sarah Liz by joining her Patreon, and her members help to contribute a little something. There's various tiers that you can join at, I imagine. And what
Yeah,
that does is enables Sarah Liz to keep her emergency card kits free, and it helps to kind of compensate her for the time that she puts into creating them. And as she just mentioned, she puts out 2 kits a month, and
at
that
least,
takes
yeah.
time to put all of that together, the creative energy of it. And so if you really for all of us, whether you're a member of our YouTube or a member of our Patreon, whatever it is that any creator you enjoy has as a way of financially supporting them, it is, I'm sure, very appreciated because many of us, if we're not already able to do this as our jobs, would probably welcome that
Love to.
opportunity. Yeah.
Love to.
So
I think it's important to. I have a free membership option too, and so like the free members could vote on what grab bags I bought to give away, right, and stuff like that. And there's bonus content and things.
Awesome. So pop on over, folks, and check that out. So check out Sarah Liz's channel, and again, if you watch her videos, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you get alerts when she starts to do her either 6 days or 12 days of giveaways. And as for me, tomorrow, Sarah Liz and I are doing our Spellbinders first of the month Crafty Fun episode, and it's the one and only Crafty Fun episode in December. As I mentioned, I'm gonna be dialing it back. I will probably live stream here and there, but it's not gonna be Crafty Fun besides tomorrow's episode. And so be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow also starts the 12 days of Christmas digital giveaway, which is something that I'm doing for the first time this year. I've actually joined forces with many of our favorite crafty friends like Meg, like Peggy, who's in the chat, Delise, who's in the chat. They have contributed a digital image, many of which were hand illustrated by them. And we're giving them away one a day between December 1st and December 12th. They will get revealed, but you'll have all of December to download them before they go up in price on my website. So be on the lookout for that as we share it. And kind of like how what Sarah Liz said, I think we all value making crafting accessible to everybody. So these are digis that have been created, put together, illustrated, sometimes colored, because there might be a colored version that you can also get. And it's going to be free for folks who want to download it in December. And I think it's really nifty that some of our friends are so extremely talented and that they've chosen to share their talents. And now you can actually download their hand illustrated work and color it up and share. I will also say, because I think it's already been revealed, that Delise's daughter, Bianca, has also contributed to the 12 days of Digi giveaway.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Bianca.
Yeah, she's not even out of high school, friends. And it's quite amazing what she has shared with us to give away to you all. So pretty amazing. All right, friends, this has been another really fun one, quite long, but thank you for hanging in there. And I will encourage you all, if you crafted along, to share your makes in the Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. But if I don't see you in tomorrow's live stream, I hope you all have a really happy holidays, whatever you are celebrating, if you are. And I'll be seeing you in the live chat as we all bounce around with all of the live streaming going on in December. So see you all in the live chat, everybody. Take care and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Bye.
Bye.